Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's go. Hit the like button. We got the gossip. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. The gossip is a mess today. I just wanted to look at y'all real quick. The gossip is a mess today. Let's talk. Come in, hit the like button, throw your like number in the chat, honey. Don't forget your engagement button on your bottom right hand side. The little circle with the emoji, hit it and throw them bubbles up. Let the people know y'all in the house. Let them know y'all here. Let them know y'all here. Look, y'all. Well, first, let me greet everybody because y'all seen what's on the thumbnail, and there's some stuff that ain't on the thumbnail. All that's got to be addressed today. Today, I was planning to relax until I had to indulge in Potomac foolishness, but that just wasn't the case. The stuff that's going on is going on way too heavily. It's going on too heavily, and we can't let it go. I can't let it go. It's got me in the chokehold. Oh, Miss Princess with the puppy. She's like number one. Hey, darling, how are you? Jackie Gaines in the house. She's like number 4. I love it. The beautiful Bianca Edwards is here, y'all. She said, get your mimosas and take your shoes off. It's about that time. This is definitely a take your shoes off moment. Hey, Jackie Gaines, what's up, sis? My baby is here. My peanut says she like number 7. Y'all, my baby wasn't feeling good. She still don't feel good. She says she feel a little bit better, but my child don't feel good. So y'all say a prayer for my baby. Yeah. Leah, hey girl, what's cracking? You just got in from church time and it's perfect. Yes, it is. Christina, thank you for being like number 6. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Good to see you. The beautiful, the gorgeous Niecy Rose is here. Y'all, let me tell you about my sis. She told me at the Sip and Craft on Black Friday to use my glue gun to wrap my presents. And let me tell y'all, it revolutionized everything. So if you got a hot glue gun and you got presents to wrap, listen, do what you need to do and thank Niecy Rose because she saved my whole life. Girl, I love you so much. You'll never know. You will never know how much I love you. Magaline, how you doing, girl? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. Keisha Posey is in the house. Hey now, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. My sister Renee is here. She passing through on her way out the door. God almighty. Well, I'm glad you passed through, sis. We love you. Merry Christmas. Tell mama we said hey, and Merry Christmas to her too. Okay. Who else? Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody. Morgan's Musings. Hello, sis. How are you? Good to see you. Which feature? What YouTube got rid of? What happened? I don't know what's going on. Y'all help me. Hey, Lita. My sis is here. What feature YouTube got rid of? Oh, the engagement button is gone. Maybe I forgot to turn it on. That could be my fault. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go here. No, it should be on. I don't know what happened. I had to check real quick to see if I didn't turn it on because that's sometimes you can mess it up. Y'all still got y'all engagement buttons? Queen of Hearts KS, hey boo, thank you for being like number 17. Happy to be happy. We glad you made it. Thank you for being 16. You said, oh wow, it's popped back up now. What popped back up? What was gone? Oh, yours was gone too, but now it's done popped back up. So ain't no telling what YouTube got going on, y'all. You know how it is. If they change it, let me know. Okay. Little say you got that look in your eye, sis. That's a shame. You know I'm about to go in. I was trying not to let it show, but I got a couple things to say. Dana Brown, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Thank you for being like number 21. Cool gamers here. Of course, always cool and always in the house. We love you. We do. Thank you for being here. Miss Thelma, happy Sunday, love. Good to see you. Okay. That's right. Tell them again now. Marilyn, my good sis. Hey, boo. Love you. Happy Sunday. Cindy Narcisse in the house. Thank you for being like number 22. Happy Sunday to you too. What a beautiful picture. Sandra Sutton, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Miss Nisi, hey girl. How are you? Always a pleasure to see you. Y'all see it? Okay, it's up now. Maybe it was just acting up. I don't know. Y'all know I don't know much about these people. I just try to do what I know to do, and then they mess up stuff, and then I don't be knowing. Okay. It's up now. Okay, well, cool. So listen, y'all get in here. Let's talk about what we finna talk about. Because, baby, we finna talk about what we finna talk about. And I already know I did not set my live up in time or whatever, but everybody who's on the text notification squad, y'all got y'all text notifications. If you remember, I made sure that it was posted on the community tab, members only, and for the public. I made sure I posted it in Discord. If you part of the inner circle, you get a text anyway. You know, those of you who are in the inner circle, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? That means you get a personal text from me. So some of y'all already knew, and the rest of them, they'll come swooping in as they get here. Hey, Kia. Hey, thank you for being like number 48. Happy Sunday. Baby, them chickens is coming home to roost. The chickens, the turkeys, the biddies, the hens, all of them. Everybody coming home to roost. The pigeons, the guinea fowls, everything. All of them at the same time. How yard just full of foul crap. Literally and figuratively. So we're going to have a little bit of a conversation. And I'm going to let y'all hear what Christian Keys has said for himself. Because we all know that we believe we know. Okay, we can't say that we know, but we know that we believe that we know who Christian Keys is talking about. And I'm going to let y'all hear him for yourselves. I'm not going to take away his voice. Okay. Hey, Ashley, happy Sunday. Now, I ain't going to get into too much of, everything that I might want to say, all the way I want to say it. Just because, people got that much money, they can keep you in court till your whole family go broke. So, I try to be real careful what I say about people who got more money than me. You know what I'm saying? I dance around it, but I dance around the right side of the line because I can't do no court, honey. I got churn. I can't do court. But we're going to talk about it. Also, we got to have a little bit of a chatter-chat about 6x9ine and one of his little friend girls. I don't know if it was a girlfriend, friend girl, woman friend, whoever, that he used to mess around with, so they say, the young girl named Jade. I think that Jade, not Jada, Jade, the same one they tried to say was with Offset, and the girl said she wasn't nowhere near Offset in his week party. I think that's that same girl. And so anywho, she say some strange things that went on between 6x9ine, Snitch 9, and Akademiks. She said it was some things going on, so we're gonna have a conversation about that. My sis Lily is here. Hey, boo. Thank you for being like number 34. We love you. Miss Sparkle is here, y'all. This is our resident Mary Kay lady. Okay, you better get yours. It ain't too late. She out there in them people's stores. Thank you for being number 32. Nano. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't speak Espanol. No, I don't speak that. You got to get it to me in English. Yeah, sis, we finna hear it again. Hey, baby. Diego, that's my boo. Thank you for being like number 37, baby. I appreciate you. But yeah, honey, she said it was some strange things going on, and I'ma respect that. I'ma respect that. Ooh. So we're gonna have that little conversation. Hey, oh my days, how you doing, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like button and throw your like number in the chat. It's one of them days. It's one of them days. And girls, ladies, family, kinfolk, nephews, nieces, sisters, brothers, all y'all. And we got to talk about Tamar, baby. Tamar take more L's than a little bit. This one she gave herself. Ain't nobody even go after Tamar this time. Tamar went after her goddamn self, and we gonna laugh at that. Now, I would have put her on the thumbnail, but I'm real tired of putting her on the thumbnail. Plus, let me tell y'all something. Every time I post something with her, she got weird fans. They go and like try to report my video. Like, you can't do nothing to me for talking about this funny looking lady. There's nothing you can do. Hey, Tay. And I don't know who need to hear this, but you can't do nothing to us for talking about that funny looking lady. She do this to herself, man. Diego, you turn 40 on Thursday? I know that's right. Happy belated birthday. That's what's up. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull it up in her and show y'all, because this picture couldn't go on my thumbnail. The devil is a lie. Have people be done damage their devices, slanging blessed oil, and charge me for them. But yeah, we gonna talk about it. You say, is Logan reporting me? Okay, well, that's cool. Hey, Lel. Okay, Lala Chanel is in the house. I love it. So look, Yvette all the way here from Birmingham. We got a full house. We got the whole crew. So look. Oh, Bianca, your Secret Santa told me to check your porch because them people say they done delivered your package. I know this is ignorant and country, but I'm going to do it just like that. Bianca, you need to check your porch if you is at the house, because your Secret Santa say them people done delivered your package. Okay. All right. Now that is the announcement. I'm going to send a text message too, just in case she wasn't listening when I made that ignorant country announcement just now over the live stream. Okay. But I feel like y'all should forgive me because y'all know who I am. Okay. And y'all know what y'all gonna get every time you come over here. I'm the same girl every single time. I never change. But sometimes you have to, get a disclaimer, because you know how people do you. They ain't used to, ignorance. So yeah, that happened. And let's go. Oh, she got the message. Good. Thank you. Diego said, child, just when I thought we was gonna have a good, calm Christmas season. No, they acting up. Already. But yeah, Tamar doing it. Yeah, you say the Porch Pirates is lurking. I didn't know they was called Porch Pirates, but I like it. Your Secret Santa person coming? I got one coming. I got a package coming. What? Me? Oh man. Me? Hey Ian, what's up, Ian the Core Junkie? Thank you for being like number 42. Listen, y'all, and we got to have a conversation about Nene. Child, Nene and Wendy was over there to the White House for the holiday party. Because they so anti-Christian, they can't call it a Christmas party. They got to say holiday party. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I ain't getting into the politics. Y'all know I don't like them people. But they was to the White House, child. Places that people like, Ashley and Neck and Shoulders could never get into. Mongoose either. So they was over there looking like, Negro royalty. Looking good. Everybody in their red and they black and stuff. You say that wasn't country, that was real. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, 2023 going out with a bang. Your button came back too. See, they be doing funny stuff. They do funny stuff. So listen, they over there to the party. Well, let's start with that. Since we own it, let's start with that. Now, y'all, they was looking good. I mean, when I say they was looking good, me too. Ooh, thank you. Quiet Storm 87. Thank you for being like number 43. I'm glad you're here. Listen, y'all, when I say they was looking good, matter of fact, let me pull it up where y'all can see them. And then we're going to talk about what it is that it is to talk about. Okay. Because there's some things to talk about. I'm not exactly sure. And y'all know I love Lanithia. I do. But y'all also know I don't like Mr. Ashy Toe Knuckles. I don't like him. And she's done popped back out with Mr. Ashy Toe Knuckles. Now, I know it ain't nothing that we can do about it. Let's be clear. I ain't crazy. Yeah, they look like money. They look like them Negroes was looking like new money up there. I say, God almighty mo. So you mean to tell me this why these hookers is mad? Because y'all don't get invited places like that? Child, hey, Auntie Eva girl, thank you for being here. Y'all hit the like button. Listen, I say, oh, that's why you mad. That's why you mad. Oh, because you know you could never. Because you know you could never. In your life, you would never, ever in your life be invited to such a place. You could never look that good. Even if you staple that girl face on your face, you could never look that good. So, matter of fact, let me go and share the screen. I feel like sharing this one, y'all. Let's take a look at them together. Hold on. Let's look at them together. I say, great God Almighty, why y'all got to look like this? What is we looking like this for? No wonder them people don't like y'all. They was looking too good. Y'all get close to the screen. I'm going to try to make it big as I can. Y'all ease in close and squint your eyes. Let's look. Let's look. Great goodness. Now look at these two. Just look at them. Just look at them. Let me see if I can make myself even smaller. Can I be smaller? Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better. Look at them. Just look at them. Look like when God made them, he made them in a pair. Now look here. First off, they could never even get this shot. They would never be in the room to get this shot. Lord, look at them. Now, I don't like that heifer in the middle. I can't stand her lion tail, but them Wendy and Nene look great. They look fabulous. Look at him. Not Angela Simmons and that man. What's his name, y'all? Y'all know I don't know the rapturing name. Hey, only one Adrian, what's going on? That's my boo. What's happening, baby? Yes, looking like Negro royalty up there to the White House. I say, God dang. That's why Mongoose them is mad. Mongoose, you could never. Ain't nobody inviting Mr. Ghetto Emo State to the White House. He ain't going. Not with the mohawk and the ashy ankles and the high water pants, no ma'am. Auntie Eva say them heifers gave Eddie the nickname Happy Eddie, not realizing it was the best compliment. Not only that, that boy done trademarked it, and now he's selling Happy Eddie Reefer. Yes, sir. He done trademarked the clown name you tried to give him, making money off it, and he at the White House. You don't know his name. What that child name is? Y'all know what that boy name is with Angela Simmons. Y'all know his name. Hey, Shanika C. Y'all know that boy name. One of y'all gonna tell me his name. Now, one of y'all is gonna tell me his name. Thank you, Kia. I know somebody know that. That sound right. I heard it before, but y'all know. Listen, I'm not from that age group, and I'm gonna mess something up. Yo, got it. Yeah, Christina. Yeah, he's selling Happy Eddie Reefer. You didn't know he was selling that reefer? That's called Happy Eddie, and they say they got a strain they call it Zen Wind too. They say they got a Zen Wind strain and a Happy Eddie strain. BJ Dez in the house. Hey, how you doing, sis? What you say? The haters are revolting and trembling with envy. Yeah, they over there shaking like a leaf on a tree. Ain't no need in doing all that. But see this here. Look at these pictures. Boy, they look good, don't they? They look good, don't they? Oh, look at them. Look at them. Golly, Wendy, you could have spared them heifers. You could have spared them, but she didn't. She didn't spare them. Yeah, they look good, didn't they? Y'all, they look so good. They look so nice. I say, well, look at y'all. Look at y'all. They look so good. I say, all right, everybody got on their good Christmas clothes, and they up there with them people. And I seen a couple of dummies in the comment, talking about Palestine, like, hey, we done already stood with the people. What you want them people to do? That's number one. Number two, instead of being mad with celebrities, be mad with them idiots that y'all elected in the office. Be mad with them and be mad with yourself for voting for them. Stop being mad with celebrities. They not your politicians. You're not mad with the people you voted for, or mad with yourself for voting for them without checking their agendas and their track record and they voting history in Congress, but you mad with a celebrity for going to a party. Child boo. Wendy gone to the party, girl. You ain't happy at it. Brown Style said, I don't like Corinne Pierre either. I agree. Yeah, I can't stand her. And I wish she'll do something with her hair. Well, Auntie, even me and you in the same boat. We ain't supposed to know them children. We ain't supposed to know them. Cindy Narcisse said, absolutely gorgeous chocolate representatives. Yes, they are. Yes, sir. You know, Nika, Neka. Yeah, the mongoose mad. You know that mongoose sitting somewhere, her and her wig is angry. You still say reefer and people laugh at you. Girl, I don't know what y'all want me to call it. If you selling reefer, you selling reefer. Jazzy say they need to show this side of Wendy instead of entertaining mess. They not going to show this side of her because they want to take her down. The producers and all, they have a invested interest in taking that lady down because they trying to send a message to y'all. Hey, got some news. I love both of them too. They look good. Wendy been killing the wardrobe this season, ain't she? I'm like, good Lord, what's going on with you, Wendy? Wendy out here hurting feelings with her closet. DS, thank you for being like number 54. Well, who is like number 90? Who is like number 85? Who got them? I'm just asking. It's Tijuana, but call me whiny. Girl, where you been? It's been a month of Sundays. It's so good to see you. Hey, Jen Bunny, you did catch a live, love. You did. But listen, y'all, they look good. And you know, we got to highlight it and point it out. Because you know her haters are so nasty all the way down. You know you hating when you go so deep is to try to make up a narrative that somebody mama's a witch. You know you hating heavy. I ain't never been hated on that hard. I think people were scared to hate on me that hard because I don't have good sense, and this could go either way. This thing could go either way playing with me. So I'm so grateful that nobody was never stupid enough to hate on me so hard that you went to saying nasty stuff about Emily, because that's a real good way to get yourself hurt. Bless their hearts. But now I got to share the screen again because I want to talk about something. Hey, Stoner Gaming. Thank you for being like number 57. Ashley, what you say? You just looked up a mongoose. Don't it look just like her? Now I'm finna share the screen again because this is what we got to discuss about this beautiful holiday party up there to the White House that Black Hands built for $5 a month. It's your history. Look it up. Is this picture right here? This the one we got to talk about. This the one right here. Nene done popped out again with Mr. Ashy Toe Knuckles, Mr. Tight Easter Suit himself. Him. Now, Nene done told us this man is dumb. He a cheater. He a narcissist. He's a liar. He's all these things. And now she back being seen with this man again. Now, it's her prerogative. And in the words of Betty Wright, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. Women do it all the time. She said, you know it's true. It's just that you know me and I don't know you. And Betty was right. And Nene right too. It's your prerogative to change your mind. And I'm also go so far as to say, just because she's out with him don't mean they together. She might have needed a +1 and he was available. But I will say this. Nene, you look too good, girl. You look too good. This can't be your only option. You're too fine. And this can't be your only option. Y'all ain't noticed how good Nene been looking lately. Nene walking around looking like a hot 32-year-old. You can do better than this ashy, bald-headed, too tight suit wearing budget Santa Claus. Hell no. You That's right. R.I.P. Betty, that real Florida girl. That's right. R.I.P. to Betty. Betty said that, women change their mind. Women change their mind. You might have done the same thing too. It's just that you know me and I don't know you. And you right. We don't, you don't know us, Nene. Some of the sisters in here done changed their mind before. They done it. And I can dig it. All I'm gonna tell you is this. Nene, you done got way too fine to be seen with somebody that look like this. Morgan's Musings, thank you for being like number 62. Okay. Hold on. All right. I had to respond to something. Okay. So okay. So yeah, I want her to quit popping out with this dude. It ain't my business, but I'm sick of him. Hey, Trina Taylor. Yes, girl, whole budget Santa Claus. That's really what it's giving. Thank you for being like number 61, Trina. That is truly what it's giving. But listen, that ain't all. Let me go ahead and stop sharing on this one. So that's all going on with that particular issue, is that people are having a lot to say because Nene, you done told us, okay? Nene, you is done told us that this man is a narcissist, he's dumb, he's a cheater, he's a liar, and that basically whoever the lady was you was referring to, she could have him. Baby, showing back up with him don't look right. And this all I'm gonna say, because y'all know I love me some Lanithia Monique Leaks. I love her dearly. But let me say this. If you gonna be going back and forth and in and out and in you go, then don't get on the internet saying stuff about him. Don't do that, because then when you go back to him, you look silly. Okay? Okay. Now, Sandra, what you say? You think a lot of men are intimidated, I guess, by her? I wish she could find someone similar to Greg. She ain't gonna find another Greg. They don't even build them like that no more, baby. Not only that, it ain't but I think 18 good Negroes left in this entire country. 18. And good luck on that, because 3 of them married to somebody. So it's about 15 that might be available, and they various different ages. Some of them might be in their 90s. I don't know where y'all gonna find a good man at. I don't. It was about 18 total, last I heard. And some of them is in their 90s. So y'all might end up getting worms, but that might be your best bet anyway. So now, moving right along. Y'all, let's have a little, well, hell, let's go ahead and let Christian Keys talk, because he had something to say. Yvette laughed because I said it's 18. Yeah, it's about 18 of them. It's about 18. Yeah, about 18, roughly. It could be 17. Don't come back and say, Nitra, you said it was 18 and I only seen 17. I'm saying roughly, approximately 18. It could be 17 or 16, but something close to that. Okay? I doubt it's over that. But look, I'm going to let y'all hear what Christian Keys got to say, because y'all, this thing here, what he had to say is a lot. It's a lot. Charm CC said, not 18 or 15. It's hopeless for me. It's hard out here. It's hard out here. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you this much. You got a chance. If you don't mind getting your passport and going across the ocean. Now, if you go anywhere in West Africa, Central Africa, you might be able to find you a good man. It's a little more than 18 of them over there, but it's about 15 to 18 over here. Okay, now that's what's in America. Now, if you want to try to find one, you just, you got to find yourself one. I understand. Passport and your visa. You need your passport and your visa. Okay, it's a few more than 18 over there. Only one Adrian said, I got one of them, so it's only 17 left. But see, this is what I just said. I told y'all 3 of them was married. One of them married to Adrian. Didn't I just tell y'all that? I told you. Now, if you get your passport and your visa, you got a better chance. You got a better chance, okay? That's all I'm saying. Take it with a grain of salt. But I'm gonna let Christian Keys talk, because Christian Keys done shook up the world. And we ain't talking about like that clown that's came up there making up them stories about Will and Dwayne Martin and all that with Tasha K. This man right here, is telling his own story. He ain't talking about nobody else. He talking about what he say happened to him. Now, he ain't say no name, so I ain't gonna put no name on it either. Now, I did put a face on the thumbnail because that's who we all is assuming that Christian Keys is talking about. Okay? You been sick, whining? Oh, darling, I sure hope you feel better. You know we love you, baby. Philly Joy, what's going on? So, look, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and Bianca showing me love in the chat. Listen, she say, I got to endure Potomac tonight. Okay, so if y'all want to add to the daiquiri fund, that's the Cash App link right there. If y'all wants to add to the daiquiri fund, because things is getting real. I got to sit through that mess, and you know I'm gonna need, you know for a fact I'm gonna need a drink to get through it. Okay, I'm gonna need a drink to get through that mess. Charm CC say I like to travel, so I'm gonna consider. I'm telling you, consider it, girl. Consider it. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody fool you, because you see your sisters is sliding over there, getting them husbands and learning. It like, I learned the language. Okay, learning how to cook the native foods and everything. Like, let me learn what I need to learn. And you see him walking around smiling and grinning and going on. Portia been on vacation ever since she took that woman husband. I'm just saying. So, just, think for yourself now. Don't let nobody fool you. Kia say Christian actually talking about two people. One who says Heller and the other one who donated to a HBCU and married to a Playboy bunny. Listen, I don't know. I'm just going to let y'all hear what the young man said himself, and I'm going to let y'all draw y'all own conclusions, because I think that's the best I can do. Okay? You say she gave Portia that husband. Portia snitched on that girl. I'm not going to say what I assume. And why does everybody think Madea did it? I'm not privy. Well, listen, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hey, Akua. Thank you for being like number 72. So let me share the screen and let this man talk for himself. And then I'm gonna shut up and let him talk. And then we'll come back and I'll get y'all's opinion on what he said. Because he had quite a bit to say. Yes, he did. Let me make sure everybody can see. And that I am small enough on the screen. I'm small enough. Okay, let's go.
Let me cut the TV down. It don't need to be this loud. What's going on, y'all? I want to talk to you about some stuff. And it's been on my heart, so I want to speak on it. All right. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be appropriately. And I really, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags that he's literally got. At the same time, this person was sexually harassing me for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there.
Oh my!
And
sorry, y'all.
Clearly, that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking it a long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, then, and it's 11:11. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another opportunity to connect with you. My bad decisions and my mistakes. Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a presentation. If I see 11:11, I try to have another conversation with God. So thank you, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. That's interesting. But there are people that will and have and will continue to, unfortunately, offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. Some of them are, oh yeah, such and such is amazing, and he does this and he does that. Yeah, but he also does this and that. At some point soon, it's gonna have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since 2005. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police, because sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And Tams, you literally just asked, why do we as Black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. Sometimes it's the very people we deify. And we look up like, oh, they're doing so much. They're doing so much. No, they're also doing this. And my only reservation about naming the people you know, there were directors along the way, like, hey, you know, you read for this, that, and the other. You want to come back up to the apartment? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You got my headshot, my resume, and I'm good. You know if I can handle that or not. You know I can kill that, but I'm not. I don't need to come up to your apartment. We already had the audition. There's other people that I want to say everything, and my brother was like, nah, not yet. Tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere. I want to speak on it. And the good news is that they don't even have to believe me. Hopefully they would, but even if they don't, they can hear this person. Since sexual harassment started, I've carried many recorder devices on me, keychains, pens, thumb drives with a, a charged battery that get 6, 7, 8 hours, all the above. So I have the conversations. I really want to air that shit out because it bothers me when I'm alone at night. Like, man, the world is celebrating this person and they don't even know the shady and predatory person moves and the way that, you know, predators resent the prey that gets away. So when you don't say yes, when you don't say, okay, I'll acquiesce and, you know, sign up and literally and figuratively play ball. But we're not doing that.
Not play ball.
They resent you.
So that's one recording, y'all. That's one recording. Now I want y'all to take in everything he said, talking in circles a little bit there, because he said he still don't want to say no name. Hey, it's Tish. Okay. But I find it very interesting that he got a whole recording and he letting it be known that he been carrying that recording, the little pen that record ever since 2005. Ever since 2005. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something else that I find interesting. The blogs was carrying a different clip, and then they done took that clip down, and now they playing another clip. Don't think I didn't notice, because I did. Don't think I didn't notice, because I did. Hey, fresh strawberries. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Okay. Say, okay, he has the recording, so tell us who it is you have proof. He said not yet, and you can't tell a victim when to say something. That ain't how that works. Kia saying they kept putting Heller name in the chat and he didn't say it wasn't him, like he did when someone mentioned Cheryl Pepsi Riley. Hey, Kelly Nola. Well, I mean, I don't care what you believe. I believe him. Ain't no straight man coming out to talk about what happened to him. Don't worry, because I'm going to play what he said took place. Ain't no straight man talking about another man grabbing his privates. That's not what straight men talk about, honey. That's just not how that works. Okay? Okay? Merry Christmas. It's not how it works. And you can never tell a victim how to put nothing out, because it's real funny. Y'all quick to believe every time somebody say, oh, well, Puffy did something to him with no proof. Because Cassie managed to go back and collect money for some coochie she already sold. I'm just saying. I don't know whether it was him or not. I just told you that. I don't know who it is. I put that picture up there because that's who everybody believes it is. I don't know who it is. Nor is it my business until he tell me who it is. Adrian said, he said the voice is very distinctive and we would know as soon as we heard it. Yeah, I don't know. I know that we believe that we know. Now I know that. Kia said, I believe him too. The accusations are endless with that particular producer along with the rest of Hollywood. I'm just saying, like, if we gonna just take, if a woman can tell you she's been assaulted or something, even after you know they've been in a whole relationship and they've been selling stuff, selling their coochie, then I'm gonna believe this man, because straight men historically do not come out and claim that a man with questionable sexual tendencies has touched them and just for fun. They don't do that. That's not a normal thing that happens. It's just not. DS say all the Hollywood skeletons been falling out the closet, all type of stuff. Couture Bay say their names. He say he going to when he ready, but I'm finna go to his page and I'm gonna let y'all hear. I played that snippet because I wanted y'all to get the look, a taste of what's going on, but I also wanted y'all to see something. When they first posted it on the blogs, y'all, they were playing the details. Now all of a sudden, this is the one they playing with just him being vague. Now the entire recording is on his page on Instagram, and it's an hour and change long. But I'm like, now who told y'all to take down the story about what happened at the party at the house with the person trying to crawl in the bed? How's that my business? That ain't got nothing to do with what that man said happened to him, and I believe him. Lily say get in the frying pan and go to work. Yeah. Ian say same thing I said. Why would you come forward about something he knows is gonna face ridicule about? Exactly. He know people gonna ridicule him. He know people gonna make excuses for the people they love. And he came out as a straight man talking about what a dude did to him. No, ma'am. Yeah, they trying to work that narrative. See, that's why that's my kid. I don't even need a DNA test. Say those who are saying he needs to say his name Christian is being strategic. Exactly. Oh, girl, they know that. They playing crazy on purpose. I don't know. We finna play his. I got time. And let me say thank you for the people who decided to support me, man. I love y'all. Wani, thank you for the Cash App. Jacqueline Gills. Miss Nisi, I'm sorry. Miss Nisi sent me a Cash App. Thank you so much. And Quiet Storm 87 sent me a Cash App. Thank you so much. She say for the drink fund. Okay, so I can get me a drinky drink because I'm going to need one. Say Terry Crews told his story and people wanted to say the man was gay, so I see how he feels. But that's the whole point. That's why I'm like, I'm not finna play in this dude face like that. Because y'all know that's the first thing people do to a straight man who reports that a man touched them. Oh, you're gay. No, the man who touched him is. A victim is a victim. Lala say people in the industry are backing him and his story has never changed. I know they say Clawfoot Jordan is his friend, and Clawfoot said he told her about it 15 years ago, and the story is still the same. Philly Jordan said, I believe Christian. 3 names are being circulated. Don't be saying them people name in my chat. I don't have that kind of money. I keep telling y'all that. I don't have that kind of money. Y'all ease up with that now. Don't be saying them people name. Not over here. Because we don't know nothing yet. Until he played a recording, we don't know. Couture Bay said, I believe him, but the statute of limitations is up. So do he want money or attention? I don't think he wants either. I think he want to put it out there. Because he talked about that. And it's real funny. Right. It's about creating awareness. And I think it's real funny, Couture Bay, back to this point, that the blogs took down that excerpt and put up this one because he addressed all of that. Don't worry, I'm gonna play it. Listen, I don't know. Y'all stop saying them people name in my chat, man. Please, I don't want no problems. Only one agent said, I believe him. He's unproblematic, and I never heard anything bad about dude. He looks like he was on the verge of tears. Yes, he was. Yes, he was on the verge of tears telling that story. Don't worry, I'm finna share the screen again. I am. Because, see, they think they slick. I'm going to take that down and put this one up, and then hopefully nobody will go and look. Oh, no. Nitra going. Oh, Nitra is. I don't know about nobody else, but Nitra is going. Oh, no, I understand, child. I know y'all get excited. I have to remind y'all because I ain't got no money, honey. My name ain't Tasha, Latasha, Natasha, Ratasha, none of them. I ain't got it. And I act like I ain't got it before I get sued. I ain't got it. Okay? That's right. And Bianca telling y'all while I'm getting ready to share the screen, y'all hit that like button. Yeah, leader, he was emotional. That boy was shook up telling that story, but he sure told it, and I'm gonna let him tell it over here. We ain't finna play in nobody's face. No, we ain't finna play in nobody's face at all. Okay, y'all get you a good seat. Nah, it ain't giving no Cassie with this him, because Cassie was going with a man for 13 years selling coochie and taking money to participate in kink. This man wasn't in no relationship with nobody, and he did not take no money to participate in no kink. I do, as a matter of fact. Philly joint. Let me type it in the chat. So let me go ahead and let this man talk for himself. Let me let this man talk for himself. Right. They trying to create a bubble for the people who just read bold capital letters. That's exactly what they doing. I believe this cat, and we finna let him talk for himself. Now, I'm gonna try to get past the stuff he done already said if I can. I don't know if I can do it on the computer. How do I fast forward on the computer, y'all?
Let me cut the TV down. They don't need to be this loud. What's going on, y'all?
If I have to, I'll go to audio, because I don't want to make y'all listen to what you done already listened to. Because this is a whole recording.
All right. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing.
Let me stop it, y'all. Let me stop the screen. Because there's no way for me to fast forward it on the computer. So I'm gonna fast forward it here. I had hit it, and all it did was pause, Kia. All it did was pause. So I'm gonna just play the audio. Y'all know it's him. I got it on more than one device, so y'all know it's him. We're gonna get past the stuff that we already heard and let y'all get to it. Here we go.
You ain't built me like that. I'm beat, shot at, stomped out more than person. I'll take always, even if my phone is off. Something else is if I'm around somebody that has tried to sexually harass me, pressure me, intimidate me into some nonsense. I've always kept something on me so I can protect myself, because if they're that powerful and they feel that entitled, then they can also try to get in the way of your work. I want to speak on it. I also want to keep making great things and creating jobs and opportunities. But oh no, I got backups for the backups for the backups for the backups. I've watched way too many Jason Bourne movies not to have 15 backups. I can press play and you can hear the person and you'll know immediately who the person is that's offering me $100,000 to strip.
Let me pause this. I don't even know how to pause it. Did you hear that? $100,000, offering him $100,000 to strip. Now, let me tell you something. Y'all notice that, y'all, I want y'all to pay attention to what was cut out over on the blogs. So y'all will know who being paid to, cover stuff up.
This person is a predator, and he's going. I want to, and I know, P, I know you on here. I want to say everything now, and I have proof. It's not like I'm just making false accusations. I intentionally let the statute of limitations expire.
Listen to this now about the statute of limitation.
I'm gonna have to take the receipts, the recordings down to the police department and let let them hear this individual. I wasn't working for him in the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100 grand.
$100 grand. Listen now.
My clothes off. He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked.
Oh.
I declined. Because again, scenic group. I got my integrity with me. I'll take the long way around. But being that I wasn't working with him and we were in my apartment, he had visited my apartment to offer me a job of this fall because the lead of this particular project was going to do something else, so he needed another lead. I recorded it because I didn't trust him, and I had told him over and over, and he still always tried shit. Just tried shit.
Hey, Tammy.
So if people don't believe me, they can hear him in his voice. I have always kept something on me. Always. Even if my phone is off. Something else is, if I'm around somebody that has tried to sexually harass me, pressure me, intimidate me into some nonsense, I've always kept something on me so I can protect myself, because if they're that powerful and they feel that entitled, then they can also try to get in the way of your work.
Now, y'all notice what was cut out now.
I also want to keep making great things and creating jobs and opportunities. But, oh no, I got backups for the backups for the backups for the backups. I've watched way too many Jason Bourne movies not to have 15 backups. I can press play and you can hear the person and you'll know immediately who the person is that's offering me $100 grand to strip. You'll know right away, and it'll break your heart. I won't have to say the person's name, but I can and I will. I don't mind doing a polygraph on 3 or 5 on live TV, and I'll pass all of them because
on live TV.
It's the truth.
He said he'll do a polygraph on live TV.
Something else. It's wonderful, and we get to chase our dreams, and we get to live other lives. I get to be a judge or an FBI agent. I get to be a girl dad. And some of the people that you think are your mentors are literally and figuratively just trying to fuck you.
Well,
I have documentation from the dealership for the car that they tried to buy as an apology for offering me $100 grand to strip. It's time.
The person who offered the 100 tried to buy him a car to apologize, y'all.
Just clear the air, because I'm tired. And then where I'm at now, it still feels like that person is fucking with you just to fuck with you, just to mess with you. The industry can be wonderful. I'm grateful. Be clear that this person showed me how not to be. When I'm a boss, people get daps and church hugs. The attractive women that work on even on my shows, my productions, they get daps and church hugs. That's it.
I know that's right.
Because this person showed me how not to be when I'm in charge, and when I built something, and when I created something. I hear you, Purnell. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna dial it back. You get on my nerves because I know you're right, but it's in my fucking bone marrow, and I'm tired of this person gallivanting around doing these PR stunts. Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. Well, then speak on if you gonna have.
Calm down.
We're gonna have a conversation, y'all, really soon. Really, really soon. Really soon. And I thank God that he made me the way that I am. Because I know he sat back and watched, like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you going to acquiesce and take this movie that's gonna make 60, 70, 80 million dollars? Are you gonna take this picture? Are you gonna go to that late night audition, that late night table read?
Lily, I got to call you because you pouring tea.
You ain't built me like that. I'm beat, shot at, stomped out more than most of the people that are here on this live put together. P, I'm gonna call you in a minute. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna air it out, but I'm so fucking close because I'm tired. I'm tired. And it needs to be told. And the bad part is I'm gonna be painted as the villain when I was the one that was sexually harassed for years, bullied, intimidated, and sexually harassed for years.
Yep.
And I'm going to be painted as the villain because y'all have deified this person. And then if a person tells you over and over, first of all, in general, you have no right to touch anybody. None. Now, that's why I'm careful. Like when I do my shows and everything, you know, it says church hugs. I put the veils on and I kiss people on the hair up here. Nothing sexual, nothing weird, nothing crazy. And I'm trusting that, you know, the fans will receive that out of a place of love and connection. But you are not allowed to touch somebody without their permission. Not allowed to try to touch them in a sexual or private place without their permission. And if they've already declared, like, hey, bro, I get that that's your thing, but I like black women and Hennessy. And
I know that's right.
So miss me with the bullshit. Because
okay.
I'm never going to be open to that. I'm never going to swing at that pitch. Like I'm batting for this team over here. God made ovaries and fallopian tubes and vagina. Labia majora, labia minora, uterus. This is wonderful over here. So I'm going to stay over here. Like, chill. And then this person still tries to grab you, physically grab you. Cassie speaking out has reminded me about not just me, because it was brutal going through it, because it lasted for years. But her speaking out, people need to know. And the funny thing is, predators like that, they resent the prey that got away.
Sure do. Hey, Rochelle.
They resent the prey that got away. The prey that didn't fold. The prey that didn't acquiesce and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this L and sacrifice my morals for this opportunity. Nah. That was around the time that I was considering going back to Michigan. 08, 09. Because work was slow and the work that was coming was offered with a side of penis.
Not the work was offered with a side of penis.
Yeah.
See? Oh, the blogs cut all this out. They played it first time, then they cut it out.
Yeah. At some point soon, I've spoken with my attorney trying to figure out how to deal with it. It's never been about money. I literally intentionally let the statute of limitations pass. It's not about money or being able to sue. But at some point, really soon, the police report is going to be filed, and I'll turn over the recordings of the inappropriate behaviors and the inappropriate offers, and I'll turn over the paperwork for the car that was bought as an apology for offering me $100,000 to take my clothes off, and y'all can hear him. His voice is very distinctive, and I wanna empty.
And he gonna hand it over to the police. So all the people trying to pull, it's about money. Obviously not.
I fight more than ever when somebody wrongs me. Why I almost too aggressively speak up is because I wasn't brave enough to then, and I regret not being able to be strong enough, and I resent that part of me that wasn't strong enough to speak up about it.
I feel so bad. He said he resent that part of himself. Baby, no. Come on now.
Everything in me not to air out everything and put all the recordings online, put all the paperwork and the PDFs online. There's no reason that this person's company would be on the bill of sale for a vehicle unless it's right after the timestamped recording of him offering me $100,000 to take my clothes off. So I don't have to touch you. I just want to see you naked. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Like, I'm not into that. I don't fuck around like that. I don't do that. What the fuck? What? Leave. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get out. I thought you were my brother and my friend. And this definitely has nothing to do with my brother who's in here. Be clear. I thought this person was a brother type figure, a mentor type figure. But for you to continuously throw these opportunities, you know good and damn well, all it ever was you pretending to be a mentor trying to get some ass.
Ooh.
That'll never happen. I don't bat for that team. Yeah, but I gotta get off of here and talk to my brother because I'm so fucking close to just airing everything out. I'm just dumping everything online in the morning. I'm tired, man. I'm not forgiving myself. I didn't do anything wrong.
I know that's right.
I wasn't brave enough back then because somebody said forgive yourself. KG, it's heavy on my heart, man, and I'm tired. And we around here deifying people that go out and do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna pay off this, and I'm gonna pay off that, and I'm gonna pay off that. But at the same time, these same people are predators.
Ooh.
I'm not blaming myself for saying no. I'm not blaming myself for almost quitting acting. I'm just mad at me for not being brave enough to say something sooner. That's the only thing that I regret. I wish I'd have been brave enough. I'm him now. I know who I am. I know who God built me to be. And I'm not afraid of those consequences. My concern is that a lot of y'all are going to be like, man. And your immediate reaction is going to be like, oh, well, we got to protect our deity. We got to protect it. It's going to have to happen. I'm interested to see which peers are mad at me because it may interfere with their work. But, yeah. You get a grown-ass man that knows that you're heterosexual and you're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room.
Listen to this story now. This is the story they took down. They played it, then they took it down.
So I don't after a big party.
I'm gonna run it back, y'all. But this is the first thing that the blogs posted, and then they took it down to play the one to make it look like he was talking in circles, and even that was chopped and screwed. So let's run it back.
I'm not forgiving myself. I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't brave enough back then because somebody said forgive yourself. KG, it's heavy on my heart, man, and I'm tired. And we around here deifying people that go out and do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna pay off this, and I'm gonna pay off that, and I'm gonna pay off that. But at the same time, these same people are predators. I'm not blaming myself for saying no. I'm not blaming myself for almost quitting acting. I'm just mad at me for not being brave enough to say something sooner. That's the only thing that I regret. I wish I'd have been brave enough. I'm him now. I know who I am. I know who God built me to be. And I'm not afraid of those consequences. My concern is that a lot of y'all are going to be like, man. And your immediate reaction is going to be like, oh, well, we got to protect our deity. We got to protect. It's going to have to happen. I'm interested to see which peers are mad at me because it may interfere with their work. But, yeah. You get a grown-ass man that knows that you're heterosexual.
Here go the story. Listen.
You're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room. Because he says it's safe. Because I know I'm banned, so after a big party, I won't say what type, I won't say where. I'm asleep. I'm gone because I'm 4-5 Hennessy's deep. And not short Hennessy's either. And this dude tries to climb into bed with you.
Ooh.
So you spaz out, push him out, like, what the fuck? Get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol. And you try to forgive him. So you're like, all right, man. All right, I'm gone. You shake his hand on the way out, and he tries to grab your penis.
Well, tried to grab his what?
He tries to shake and grab your equipment.
Your equipment. Mm-hmm.
And you spaz even more. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? What the fuck? Oh, my bad. So you go to leave, he tries to do it again.
Again.
Now, at that point, my only regret is not breaking multiple bones in this person's face.
No, because they'd have put you in jail and you'd have been the villain for real.
Like beating the dog shit out of this person, right? Because that's available to me at all times. That inner grizzly bear is always available, but in the moment, I'm like, what the fuck? And but you got a guy that's a billionaire, and I got $3,000 in my bank account. Who they gonna believe?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I got that $3,000. That's my son's mom's rent for next month. Gotta make sure little man's taken care of. That's my rent, and that's a little bit for the gas tank, and the rest of it, I can go to the dollar store and get some bread and bologna and hot dogs and mustard, and I can get by. Work was slow, and a lot of the work that was coming it had penis attached to it. I'm like, fuck that, man. That's not what I want. That's not what I'm about to do. I regret not speaking up then, not being brave enough to, and I regret not hurting this person. because I had a big heart. Mother had a big heart. Mother's heart was just big as Flint, Michigan. She was like a little yellow boy. You finna come and you gonna be a part of my family. And I always try to think about things, you know, and not lash out, even though I wanted to, even though I want to. I'm mad at me for not hitting him. I'm mad at me for not speaking up and saying something. Because between that year and now, how many young black actors have fell for that? How many of them, and you can hear him say it on you can hear him on the conversations. You can hear him on the conversations. You can hear him say that he has several guys, multiple guys on payroll, 6 figures a year, that pop up and they do whatever he wants and they go back home. So they pop in, they grab their ankles.
Grabbing ankles.
And I'm like, I'm not finna fucking do that. I'm not doing that. I don't want to make it that bad. I want to be able to shave in the fucking morning without any grief or any regret or any shame waiting for me in the mirror.
I know that's right.
There's a trauma that comes with being bullied and intimidated and sexually harassed like that.
Now, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go to Christian Key's Instagram to hear the rest, because that's a lot. Like, for real, that's a lot. And I support people sure enough when they telling the truth, and I believe this young man is telling the truth. Ain't no way you giving out this kind of info and you ain't hiding behind nothing. You just coming with it. And as a straight man talking about this dude grabbing your package and crawling in the bed and offering 100 racks to get naked, and then I'm gonna offer you a car to apologize for offering you the 100 racks to get naked, and the recording talking about he got several people, on 100 on 6-figure payroll, 100,000 or better payroll per year to come over there to grab their ankles. Kashara, you heard him. He said grab their ankles is what's going on. Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you. So I go to the Dollar Tree to save Actors Life. Listen, that's Negro life, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with a Dollar Tree. I want to go right now because I had got some great Sour Patch Kids, and that's the only place I ever seen them, and they good than a mug. They really is. But you know, if anybody know where some at and y'all want to send me some grape Sour Patch Kids, then God bless you. But yes, so quite frankly, I know who we believe, at least one of the persons, if it's more than one person, that he's talking about. We all believe we know. I believe I know. I may be dead wrong, but I believe I know. But the person that's on the thumbnail is who everybody is saying that he is talking about. We will not know until everything comes out. He say that he is turning over everything he got to the popo. He say he giving the recordings, the documentation on the vehicle with the name of the company, on the name of the person's business, on the bill of sale for the vehicle and everything like that. He says that all of that is going to the police. It's going to the police. The popo. Okay? Now that's what they saying. That's what they're saying. What my niece said. Was VAF the woman? No. I don't know who VAF is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who none of these people is that he talking about. I just believe that with that much detail and a straight man talking about another man handling his equipment, as he said, I like that's a nice clean euphemism. Y'all know I live for a clean euphemism. So ain't no straight man talking about another man hand on his equipment like that. Unless that happened. That happened. Yeah. I don't like them. I like the grape one. The grape is the only one I ever liked, and it was a bag full of grapes. So if anybody know where to find grape Sour Patches, I'm in. You say it's two he talking about. One I worked on his set. I know, and we gonna talk on the phone because you say you know something, and sis, you know me and you got to get on the phone and hash this out. You say, right, text me, niece. You know you got my phone number. Text me. Did you text me? Oh. He said it was a man. I don't know about no woman. I guess I got to go back and listen to the whole hour recording to see what woman might have been mentioned or whatever. But he was talking about a man and the man, and it was the two. I heard about the two men. I got to go back and listen to see which woman. But yeah, I mean, she could be. I heard that about her. I did. That's inappropriate. You don't put your hand on nobody. You keep your hands to yourself. That's what you do. So they saying it might be the particular female comedian who I never thought was funny. It could be. My niece on the phone got a good person too that it could be. Philly Joint. Didn't I tell you about names in my chat? Didn't I tell you? She was texting me that so it wouldn't be in my chat. Y'all be careful. I'ma listen. Like some of the I have to take. Let me tell y'all this. I have to take stuff like this in doses. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and be transparent. Okay. I'm somebody who was attacked. The person was not successful, but that messed with me mentally. There's certain things that I can't just listen to and consume. Okay. There's certain things I can't just listen to and consume. I have to get a little bit and a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. I have to get a little bit at the time. Okay. I have to get a little bit at the time. That kind of stuff triggers me. Okay. Now I know I'm always good for a laugh and a joke, but I have to take that stuff a little bit at the time. So it may take me a few days to go back and listen, pick up where I left off, listen to a little bit more, pick up where I left off, listen to a little bit more. That's why sometimes we end up talking about something more than once. I have to come back and y'all will be like, oh, they said that the last time. I don't always hear it at that time. Some certain things I have to take in doses. Okay. So, I don't know who the people are that Christian is talking about. What I'm telling you is that I believe him. Okay. And somebody who's kind of been in them spots when people are doing things that are inappropriate, and I've been in many. I wasn't always this old bird. I was once a young woman, and I've been in quite a few spots where people did things that were inappropriate. And it's just certain things when people are telling the story. It's certain things you can't make up. It's certain emotions you can't conjure out of thin air. And that's how I know when certain things sound right and certain things don't sound right. Hey, T to the fourth power. So that's all I'm saying. I go back and listen to the rest of it a little at the time, but I be needing a drink to get through that stuff. I can't just sit through all that. I'm not built for it. I'm not. So, that stuff triggers me. So little at the time, I'm just letting y'all know, go to his Instagram. The whole over an hour recording is there. Sandra Sutton, stop putting that in my chat, man. What's wrong with you? Like, I love you, sis, but what's wrong with you? I keep asking you not to put stuff in my chat, and you keep playing like you think I'm playing. Now, maybe it's because I'm cool that y'all not understanding me. I don't want to not be cool for you to get it. Stop doing that. Only one agent say, I have a male friend that starred in a certain producer shows and movies, and he told me the same about 15 years ago, same time as Christian told Claudia. Oh, I done heard some stuff. Wait, he said he had to run from the producer and never work with him again because he likes to own and control his black male actor. Ooh, stop it, I say. Kids say, hence why they trying to take over Hawaii so they could do what they want or do they think. You know what? That would explain it. That would explain a lot. It's getting real creepy. But that's that on that for now, because he said he turned everything over to the law. And that's for anybody trying to, how people do when they want to protect people, they start coming up with the bull crap. Oh, it's about money. Why he wait this, that, yada, 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 blah, 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 smackety. That man made it very clear. He said that, and this ain't got nothing to do with money. He turning this over to the popo, the police. Ooh, for real, niece. Wait. I need that. Hold on. My niece texting me. Hold on. Mm, yeah, I need to watch that. But yeah, so that's that, straight up. So look, that happened, but that ain't all. Let's move on to something that's a little bit lighthearted. Just a little bit lighthearted. Okay, because I found it funny. Listen, if Katie Rose can come out from RHOP, Crazy Katie, if Katie Rose can come out and tell y'all about her lesbian love with Big Reese, and she said she was proud of the love they made. I say, Jesus, that sounds so funky and nasty. But she said she was proud of the love they made. God darn it, if she could do hers, if she could come out and tell hers, then God darn it, this one here ought to make y'all sniggle just a little bit. Yes, it should. Oh, yes, it should. So there's a young lady by the name of Jade. Bless her heart. Bless her heart, honey. La Jade. Jade done ran her mouth on 6x9ine and Akademiks. Y'all call him Akademiks, okay? That boy that be hiding out at headquarters. Him who be hiding out at headquarters. Well, baby, he was hiding out down to the headquarters, but apparently he wasn't alone. Oh, yes. So this young lady by the name of Jade, she took to her oh, is this Philly joint that sent me a PayPal? Thank you so much. And I don't know if I got the right name. Yeah, Philly joint. And then from EMM. I don't know who the second person is. But Merry Christmas to both of y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Oh, Philly joint, that was you. I love you bunches. You so sweet. You're the best. That is so sweet. Thank y'all for the support. And PayPal won't let me send hearts back, but okay. Oh, that's my M. Hey, boo. Thank you so much for the PayPal. That is so sweet. I love it. Thank you. Okay. LEL said, I choose to believe her. Well, let's talk about what Jade said. Okay. No, you all right, baby. You all right. I'm just saying, y'all got to look out for me because y'all know I can't afford no lawsuits. I don't have 4 million. I don't have 1 million, baby. I don't have $500,000. I don't. I ain't got it. So I be trying, y'all got to protect me because I'm not finna say nothing crazy. I don't want y'all to say nothing crazy, end up costing me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. I love you. Y'all got to protect me. That's all. Y'all just got to protect your girl. That's all. So look, Jade said, that 6x9ine, and Akademiks been boinking for a very long time. Ooh, for a very long time, she says. And that's the real reason I left him. Oh, listen. First of all, y'all got Krishan out here talking about she shouldn't have got Bluetooth pregnant because he acting like a Fruity Loop. Now, this girl said, the reason I left him is because he was hunching Akademiks. Oh, Lord. Listen, she know why she ended her relationship. Okay? Y'all, listen. Y'all ain't going to tell me nothing about this here. This girl says she left him alone. She gave him a whole lot of left alone because he was hunching Akademiks. Yeah. Say he was hunching him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe it too. And then, that ain't all. She then said, don't make me post this video with me playing with your booty. Oh, man. Listen. Let me find out. That's why y'all got so many of these Negroes still supporting 6x9ine after all the snitching, as much as they pretend they hate a snitch. And I do mean pretend, because half of them snitches. You know what I'm saying? But they love to pretend how they hate a snitch. They can't stand a snitch. They hate a snitch. They hate a snitch. Y'all don't hate this snitch, and I was wondering why. But now I believe I understand why this particular snitch don't bother y'all so much. This snitch don't bother your soul at all. This one ain't bothering you down in your spirit and nothing else, because he like his booty played with. So see, you know, I was told if you're a pitch, you'll catch. Now, he one of them, he likes to catch, because he had the girl playing with his booty. So if he was over there with Akademiks, now Akademiks might have been pitching, and he might have been catching, but I was told if you're a pitch, you'll catch. Now, that's what they told me. They told me if you're a pitch, you'll catch. Hey, Miss Gardner. What's going down? That's my sis. Sherlock homeboy. Hey, listen. You know I got to tell it like it is. You know I got to tell it like it is. They swear up and down. They swear up and down. They hate a snitch. They hate a snitch. They hate a snitch. Half of them ain't never been inside a federal courthouse. They don't even know what it feel like. They'll tell on their mammy if them people start facing them with them Buck Rogers years. They'll tell on their mammy and their firstborn. But they swear up and down. They hate a snitch. They hate a snitch. They hate a snitch. But this particular snitch, you seem to love. This particular snitch, y'all can't get enough of. Let me find out that he over there catching and y'all out there pitching. Let me find out. This girl says she got a video of her playing with his booty. Now, Jade, that ain't the flex you thought it was. Now, don't get me wrong. Those girls of us that love to gossip, we appreciate y'all for gossiping. Okay, don't you get it twisted. We appreciate you. Okay? Hazeline, long time, sis. Look here. We appreciate you. Because we wouldn't have known about this if not for you. But it ain't the flex you think it is. The fact that you was playing at a man, dookie shooter. That ain't no flex, baby. I'm not playing in no boo-boo. Last time I touched some mess, I was changing Pampers. I don't change Pampers no more. Say they out here Negro leaguing for real. I cannot. Yeah, they out there pitching and catching. They pitching and catching, Sherlock homeboy. Yes, they are. They ain't the Grays, though. They the skid marks. Lily say there's a video going of the yellow in Pound Town. It was a little after he hit the rap scene. Oh, okay. But yeah, it ain't the flex she think it is now. You say this chat is a fool. Ain't no need running now, because you sure was a part of it. Now all of a sudden you want to distance. You see how black people do? They take part in some stuff and then run. See, Kashara now she want to run. Yeah, leader, they be the first one snitching. Ain't never been inside a federal courthouse. They ain't never. And the minute somebody mess around and tell them 20 years, they telling on everybody. You, me, the preacher, they children, the toddlers, the terrible twos, everybody going before they go. They telling on everybody. You say that's one baseball game I don't want to see. Well, this girl says she got the video of the warm up where she was playing with his booty. Okay. He say whole time Santana didn't know he was threatening Akademiks with a good time. Ooh. Yes, Lord. Listen, that's why Akademiks was mad, because I guess he say, now I might pitch and catch a little bit in private, but you ain't got to put it all out on Front Street. So it's giving me that Santana could have stayed in his DMs and he could have had him. Let me find out. Santana could have had you, Akademiks. Could he have had you? You was gonna let him have you? He could have you. You were just mad because he was talking about it in public. Ooh, stop it, I say. Oh, Akademiks. Listen, that boy said that you already had titties already, titties and a ding-a-ling, and you was a trans. He said that. Hey, Vita from Denver. He said all they need to do is get you a skirt. They playing Tom and Jerry, the X-rated version. Ooh, Akademiks. And you up here pretending like you can't go back and forth with Santana because you worried about using a gay slur. No, you didn't want to go back and forth with Santana because you wanted him to holler at you on the private. You wanted him to come to headquarters. That's why you wanted him to come to headquarters. Oh, the rainbow hair boy was getting to Pound Town. I believe it. I look here, you ain't got to fool me. I believe it. Yes, Leader the Terrible Twos, they liking everybody up. Half these jokers that pretend, oh, I hate a snitch, I hate a snitch. You ain't never had a case. Thank you for being like 115, Vita. Listen. Couture say not his innocence. You so silly. I cannot. Hey, LJ. Vita, I ain't ate nothing. And quiet as kept. I'm gonna have to slide soon because I got a hunger headache. I really do. I really have a hunger headache. That mess is funny to me. Time I run into the big TV so I can see all the comments. Yeah. Tell us anything, Kashari. Because he was detected. Noble Genius, you say you think he got worked up because he feel like Santana had pulled his card. Oh, church finger up. Hey, J Darkness, what's up, baby? Helga, hey, gorgeous. How are you? Celeste Gregory, thank you so much for the super sticker, sis. I appreciate you. I do. Listen. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute. Now we know why Akademiks was so mad with Carisha. Because he done heard all them rumors about Puffy. And he say, God darn it, I want to mess with Puffy. Me and Puffy should have been together. He mad with Risha because he wanted to be in that spot. He's like, I've been out here twisting and stuff, making my titties jump and jiggle, and you ain't look my way, and you out here with Carisha on your arm. You mean to tell me you didn't see all this sexiness over here? Ooh, no wonder he stay attacking women. Some of y'all have done went with his men or the men he want to go with. Oh no. Quiet Storm 87 say he wasn't crying because he was scared. He was crying because he was happy. Ooh, not happy tears. Get out of my life. I love you. Don't go. Oh my God. Yeah, the girls know. Oh my God. Not the 6ix9ine look like My Little Pony from Hades. I cannot. Oh my word. All this time. Yes, he do. Santana said they had a bad B link up on him. They all came up in there. Only thing they didn't do was pop their lips and take selfies and twerk at the camera. Because they did. They had the link up. They sure had the link up all this time. Where is Akademiks? You mean to tell me you're not going to come forward and refute this? You not coming forward to refute this? That's a shame. Y'all. But I said we had to go and discuss it. Now let me give y'all these quick little honorable mentions. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the StreamYard in the chat. I got at this point the hunger headache is already here, so it ain't like it's gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna give y'all a minute in case somebody wanna say something and get something off their chest. Okay. Wait a minute. He say just there crying. I need some details and we ain't know. Ooh, okay, we know how you soothe now, Akademiks. Oh. Coming out the closet before you want to is hard. Is that what this is? He felt like Santana was trying to force him out the closet. Let me hit y'all with them honorable mentions, okay? In case ain't nobody got nothing to get off their chest, but the StreamYard is there in case you do. Yes, Lily, it's a shame and a scandal. Okay, it's just tawdry, just cheap and tawdry. So listen, here go the honorable mentions. Y'all say a prayer for Kodak Black. The feds done picked him up for violating his probation. Okay. Yep. So he at the jailhouse for a violation. They done violated him and picked him back up. So y'all say a little prayer for old Kodak. Okay. The next honorable mention, Cynthia Bailey done buried her daddy. So condolences to her and her family. This one is not an honorable mention. Ain't nothing honorable about this, but we finna talk about it though, real quick. Oh, my beautiful sister is here. Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, girl.
Hold on.
Tell me what you got to say about all this stuff. Where'd she go? She was here, then she was gone. She unconnected. Something is saying the device is not connected, so she might have to come back in. I'm gonna give her a minute. While she do that, I need to show y'all something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well. Y'all got to see this here, because we got to discuss it. We got to discuss something, y'all. Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Helga says she hope he get the treatment. And Lily call him Crusty Kodak. All right. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Okay, you got to unmute your mic because I can't unmute it. It say only you can do it. So hit the microphone at the bottom of your screen. Okay, well, we're going to let
here
her
we
work
go.
on.
I'm sorry.
Now you ready.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I know you said you got a hunger headache. I don't blame you. What you fixing tonight? Because I need some ideas for dinner.
I was just thinking about some cube steak.
Ooh. Okay.
Cube steak, rice and gravy, some Great Northern beans.
Oh, that sounds
You know I'm
good.
country.
Okay. I know. Okay, so let me say this, and I'm gonna let you go because I got to get started on dinner myself. But I absolutely am in support of Mr. Keys. I feel like we all know who he's talking about. But I think the bigger issue is between the Diddy accusation and the spirit of revelation is running rampant. Things are being brought out. Things are being revealed. I think there's so much of this type of abuse running rampant through our community that for whatever reason, when various people have been accused of in the past, we wanted to make it some type of public lynching, but we have refused as a people to deal with this particular issue. We just don't, we want to put it on clear folk. That's not something that only them deal with. We also have predators among us. And I think one thing that particularly was interesting when he said stop deifying people. That when you deify somebody, it's like you turn them into a god. I think he used that word specifically because he knows who this particular person's audience is, which is the church crowd. And I think he seemed to be very upset about the public persona you have about being godly and being for the church and for the God's people, and then you're turning around and doing this. And that's it. I think it was the dichotomy between who you present to be in public versus who you are. That's what seemed to be even more upsetting to him, which makes me believe it even more. I don't know if you recall, because this is probably not your lane, but back when I was in college, and they had that one little girl that was running around. They used to call her Superhead. She was running around with her book.
I remember Korean.
Sister Stevens, whatever her name is, I remember reading that book in college, and she said a lot of this stuff back then. She wasn't only, if people remember, she wasn't only talking about the men that she slept with, she was also talking about things that they wanted her to do to them and different things where people were kind of like, hey, wait a minute, what's that about? Now all of a sudden you hear these women coming out saying, yeah, these men want to, Cassie talking about what she had to do, this little girl, I don't know who this little girl is, talk about Rainbow Bright, talking about whatever they doing. That Coringa,
well, they was in a relationship
about 15 years ago.
I mean, it's not new. If we gonna be real, like since the 70s that I know of, it's been men asking women to play with they Dookie shooters. That ain't new. My only issue with that is if you with somebody and they ask you to do that and you do it, who the hell is a victim? You's a volunteer. Because you asked me to play with your butthole, and I promise you, we fighting. Win, lose, or draw, we wildin'. We finna move furniture and tear up all kind of stuff. And at the very least, I'm getting the hell away from you. So to me,
not only that,
in my book, you can't be a sex worker and then come back 10 years later and say, well, I need more compensation. You need to discuss that privately with the person you was contracting with.
And also, I don't like all of that. Now, it's one thing if you truly are a victim of someone has harassed you or abused you and you're telling your story, but you can't willingly be a participant. And now I don't like all this outing thing. Now, after you done participated in the plan.
That's where it is. Now, that's right there what you just said, little sis. That's where it's at. That's where I draw the line. As someone who's had to deal with men who are predatory, I take offense when people were not victims. You were a sex worker. You sold sexual favors for money. You engaged in it. You were a willing participant. You were a consenting adult. And then you come back later to say, oh, I was a victim. You a goddamn lie. You were celibate. You sold a bit. They bought a bit. Now that's what the hell went on. Now that's when you get on my nerves. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's so many young women and young men who are actual victims who don't feel comfortable talking because of the people who come out with fantastical stories and telling lies. And it was never more evident than when Christian Keys came to tell his story. The first thing people say, is it about money? Why? Because Cassie came out asking for money after she sold her sexual favors, and then now she need money. So now when this young man telling his story, and he's being very sincere, not in a relationship, not selling sexual favors, not playing with dookie shooters and having orgies for pay, the first thing people want to say, is this about money? No, this is about somebody being abused. This is about somebody being attacked, sexually assaulted, and intimidated and sexually harassed.
And I think
now, don't get me wrong.
I
don't have nothing against sex workers. Some of my best friends is hoes. I'm from Ocala. I got friends ain't never worked the job. The only job they ever had was selling coochie.
Right.
And they some proud hoes. So I respect the sex worker. I can't be one. Bless your heart, sugar. I can't do it. But how dare you be a whole set, you selling sexual favors and then come back to list out the sexual favors because you know it'll get the public riled up because most people can't handle thinking about kink. To say I'm a victim. You ain't a victim, baby. You was a private contractor. That's what the hell you was.
Well,
this young man worked a job, minding his business. People offering him jobs. Oh, let me stop by your place and then say, let me give you $100,000 to take off your clothes. I ain't gonna touch you. Hey, Prognosis, I just want to see you naked. Oh, let me give you a car to apologize for offering you $100,000 to see you naked. Then, oh, you can sleep up there, man. You too drunk to drive. Just sleep it off. You cool. And then I'm gonna try to climb in the bed. And then when you spaz and try to leave, let me try to grab your Johnson.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? There's a difference.
A complete difference. And I think, too, he made a specific point about how broke he actually was and how easy it would have been for him to just be like, okay, fine, because you're offering me a lot of money and I do need this, got children to feed and baby mama and whatever. But he's saying, hey, I just can't, my integrity won't, I still got to look at myself in the mirror. And again, there's a difference.
Let me tell you something else. From somebody who's been in a position where you down and somebody see you down, he was also making the point that like people know when you down, and that's when they come to offer you stuff.
He came over there when they wasn't even working on nothing.
Right, but that's my whole point. People see you down, they know you hitting bad. Do you think that person didn't know he wasn't working on no projects? You think that person didn't know that his money wasn't like that? You think that person didn't know he had a whole baby mama and some child support payments and stuff? You think that person didn't know that? They know that. People will see you down just like they do girls when they're in college. They know if you a college student, you undergrad, you fresh out your mama house, you wet behind the ears. They know your money ain't like that. They can look at your wardrobe and be like, oh no, she ain't like that. I can come put her on. I'll buy some outfits. I'll, make sure she got her that hair whooped, them nails laid, all that. And then I'll be able to use her and have access to her body. People will see you down and that's how they hit you. And he was also making the point just from in our community alone, You know how people are. Well, they got money. The minute you talk about somebody being a slime ball, well, they got plenty money. They got money. Look at how they act when it come to Candy Burruss. No matter how slimy that catfish looking heifer is. The minute you start talking about her nasty character, what happened? Well, she got money. So he already knew. By the time he done went upside this man's head, that man immediately would have thrown him in jail. Because you know that's what predators do. They're going to try you. And then when you bap them upside the head, they the first one to call the people. And then when he told his side, it was going to be, well, I mean, he just saying that because he got money.
Well, like I said, my friend of mine, male friend of mine, and I'm not gonna name names, but he starred. That's why I said starred in. Just wasn't on the show. He was a star, and was in plenty movies. Who said, and I quote, "I had to run from him." And I said, oh my, I said, what do you mean you had to run from him? And he said he is so controlling over his, but he didn't do the women like that. He said he specifically was like that over the black male actors on the set, and he likes to control your whole career. It almost very similar to the kind of way they said Diddy was moving, in terms of being in control of everything. But I remember him telling me that he was strategically trying to work around it so that he didn't get blackballed and could continue working. But he was making a point of saying that he had to try to make a break. He said, I had to run from dude.
I believe it.
And I believed him then, and it was about 15 years ago. So if he was doing all of that then, that was around the same time Claudia said Christian had mentioned this to her.
Yeah, I believe him. Like I said, I've never changed the way I feel about this from the time I heard this young man tell his story. I believe Christian. I believe every word came out his mouth. And I don't even know who the people is that he's saying did what they did. But I believe him.
Yes.
I believe him. Flat out. Hey, Exo Dana. I believe him.
I believe him just like I believed the accusers about that other bishop from Atlanta. And I remember when I was in school,
Eddie Long.
I was in school, I was at Clark. I was still at school, and I had just graduated when that happened.
Oh, I didn't know you went to my alma mater, girl.
I graduated from Clark, and so that was a huge thing. Of course, I am.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I knew I loved you.
Yeah, and my husband.
See, that's the baby. It's something about that red, black, and white that be letting you know.
Absolutely.
It be letting you know.
Yes, it is. And my husband graduated from Southern, so we be in here going back and forth between Panthers and Jaguars and stuff. But
and see hubby over here, he went to Xavier. So
okay, okay. Yes, but
we forgive him for that. We forgive him.
But I remember when that thing happened and how them boys were looking on the news. And I remember watching them on the news. And I said, because I remember plenty of people that I went to school. Because what happened was New Birth used to send a bus to campus to pick up anybody that wanted to go to service.
They sure did.
And they used to stop. They used to stop at Clark and Morehouse.
Let me tell you how long that had been going on. Way back, they would send the bus. I remember as early as back in like 90, 94, 95, they were sending the bus. 96, somewhere along in there, they were sending the bus.
Yep.
Now, I don't know what year you was there, but I know they had started sending that bus a long time back.
Yeah, I was in there in the early 2000s. I graduated in 06. But I remember when a lot of students between Clark, Morehouse, and Spelman used to go there. And I remember when that story broke, and I had just graduated, moved to New York, but I was watching. I'm talking to my line sisters on the phone because a lot of us they would still go to New Birth, and they're like, "I just don't believe it. I don't believe it." I said, "Did you look at them boys? Because they were on the news." I said, "Did you look at them? Look at their faces. Them young black men. They are not lying."
Eddie did that. Eddie Long did that. He did. And let me tell you something else. I never went to New Birth. I never wanted to go. I took my butt to Mount Olive at the end of James P. Brawley Drive at the top of the hill at the stop sign. You should remember there. And by the time you got there, I don't know whether Pastor Orlando K. Wilson was still the pastor. But that's where I went. I walked because when I first got there, I was at Pfeiffer Hall, right next to Brawley.
Oh, okay. Yep. But yep.
Okay. I'm a Pfeiffer girl. Yes, ma'am. And so
Yep.
I would hop out there on James P. Brawley Drive, and I would walk up the hill to Mount Olive. And they would sit there and be like, "You ain't going. We going to New Birth. We going. Bye, bye."
And then you see who over there now.
That
whole situation is over there is Reverend Pimp Daddy. Let's grow reefer out the church. All of that, and it's and even I'm telling you, like something. It is just there's something about that whole crowd that has always rubbed me the wrong way. And I just feel like, especially when you get into this church crowd, there is just something about a sex demon running loose in the church. And unfortunately, and here's the thing that's really, really sad.
This is the thing. It's not the church crowd. And you have to recognize things for what they are. Okay. There are spirits that it is their job to attack ministries. Okay. There are marine spirits that are sent specifically to attack ministries. And one of the characteristics of those spirits is that they will introduce sexual deviance, homosexuality, and pedophilia. Now, that's just what that is. So it's like, it's not, the church crowd. It's the fact of if you are running a ministry, if you've been called to do that, I try to be careful what I say about certain people if I feel like God called them, because at the end of the day, I don't want to get whooped for putting my mouth on God's people. I'm careful. But if you've been called to that office, you need to take that office seriously, because you're going to be constantly under attack. If Satan can find a pinhole in your armor, he's going to exploit it. If he finds that you got a wandering eye and you looking at women, he gonna send women with titties popping out, booty popping out. They're gonna be throwing coochie at you like Major League Baseball. If he knows that you have a pinhole in your armor where you in the past or even currently are fighting against the urge to look at the same sex, he gonna throw it at you left, right, and center to try to tempt you to bring you all the way down. So it's not that it just runs rampant through a church. It's called, these are spirits that are specifically sent to target ministries, because what Satan needs is for the ministry not to be effective. He needs to water down your efficacy. He needs to make sure, number one, that you're not on point, and that even if you do have members that are on point, that your reputation gonna be so bad that nobody will take you seriously. So when we start talking about them spirits in the church, we're talking about strategic attacks against the efficacy of God's ministry. That's what we're talking about. That's what time it is. But see, that's the stuff that people don't want to talk about, because it's easy to just say, "Oh, all the church is bad." No, the church ain't bad. Some of them Negroes in the church was weak as water, and so Satan was able to exploit. And it's gotten so bad that the minute we say we Christian, people automatically look at us with their nose wrinkle up, because so many Christians done ran around. People are not even Christians. People who claim to be Christians have ran around and behaved so terribly that even traveling under that name is dangerous. That's what it's about. That's why people like Rem Pimp Daddy irritate me. Eddie Long irritates my nerves, because he was able to take the word and play with it and sometimes put out something decent, but because of his shenanigans and his diabolical behavior, it waters down the efficacy. Not everything you say it sound like a lie, because look how you live.
Right.
And that don't help nobody but Satan himself. That's all.
And what I mean when I say is, what I'm saying is that I feel like, again, this is something that our community, because I grew up Baptist too, and we had the same shenanigans. My husband grew up Baptist in Dallas. He had the same shenanigans in his church. There's something, and I agree with you. I've heard this a few times. But I'm proud
times. And don't get me wrong, I'm Baptist too. I'm National Baptist Convention, honey. When I came up, the president was Henry Lyons. So and I remember all the mess that went on with Dr. Lyons. But I'm just, I can honestly say, while I have heard about it, I didn't grow up in that type of church. I grew up in New Zion Missionary Baptist Church in Ocala, Florida, in Tucker Hill, straight up, and we ain't never had no mess like that. Never. The raciest thing that we had to go on was one of the deacons threatened to slap another deacon at a business meeting. That was as deep as we got. Yeah, girl, it was finna go down about who they was arguing about who was supposed to come out there on the first and third Saturday to cut the grass at the church, and it got a little heated. Now, I ain't gonna call no names in case somebody from Ocala is listening. I ain't gonna call no names because one of them ain't dead yet. But that's as racy as we got.
I have had a couple of male friends that have confessed that things did happen to them as little boys by members of their church, and I'm talking about now as grown men, and they had the same look on their face that Christian had, you know, well, and that's just disturbing.
He did. Let me tell you, listen, I got church gossip for days, but I'll never do it. I ain't gonna never do it because I believe the Lord might send a lightning bolt and pop me. But yeah, they was about to have a deacon slap off. It was finna happen. No, it was not the Cowardly Lion. It was the Reverend Dr. Henry Lyons, who was our president at the National Baptist Convention before his. That was. It was not no Cowardly Lion. It was Henry Lyons. But you know, I done seen some stuff now. But in reality, people who behave that way, and people like this person that we're all assuming that Christian is talking about, they attach themselves to churches so that they can hide. That's why I'm very funny about the people who like to get in public and they feel like they can say all the right things and they can say, you know, they know how to talk the talk and look the part. And they come in and they put on all of these fake vocalizations. You get what I'm saying? They start trying to imitate the way the preachers talk and all this stuff. And they kind of just attach themselves and everything they do is God this and Jesus that. And you know, ain't no God nowhere in them. They attach themselves to really,
but that seemed to really be what was sticking in his craw. Like if you really look at what he was saying and read between the lines, that's what he kind of was upset. Not just that it was happening, but the people that you're playing on is the people who are the faithful.
Yeah,
like you're playing on that. Yeah, people who actually do love the Lord, and they're buying into what you've been selling in terms of your form of entertainment all these years to support because it was billed as something that was for them.
Yeah.
And but behind closed doors,
do something other else. But now hold on, sis. Now let's dig deeper into that since we talking. I eat later. Now, think about this now. Why are they able to play on church folks? Why are they able to play on church folks? Why? Because a lot of times people come into the church and because they manage to quit drinking a liter of gin a day, they become judgmental. They start wanting everybody to look like this and act like this and dress like this and talk like this. And so these people are able to literally dress themselves up, package themselves up, to put on the uniform, that the talk, the walk, the whole caricature of what the church has become a lot of times. And because these people are able to put on this caricature and they walk that walk and put some money in a plate, church folks fall for it a lot of times, hook, line, and sinker. And instead of judging by the fruit that they put out. See, at the end of the day, if you judge them by their fruit, because the book said, by their fruit shall you know them. They fruit ain't giving out nothing holy. But because they can talk like this and walk like that and wear suits like this, and they relate to people like that, and they said Jesus at least 3 times in a speech or something. Now you calling them, that's why they able to fool you. That's why all of those outward trappings, all of that phoniness, that fake stuff. And I ain't never been good at it. I ain't. When I go in church, I go in there because I'm there for the Lord. I'm there for God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost. And I don't care about nobody else in that building other than, hey, how you doing? God bless you. See you later. Bye. To the extent, by the time the Reverend say the benediction, girl, I take off for the car like somebody done fired a starter's pistol. I don't hang around after church. I don't fellowship. I don't do that. I don't socialize at no church. I run.
Mm-hmm.
But when people come in there and it's all about an outward show, Satan's can send his folks with the same outward show.
Well, did you
And
see
you
the
won't know the
one
difference. That's all.
where he was in Dallas laying hands on another one?
Oh,
You see that video?
I did, but I'm trying not to say no names or allude to nobody, but you sure right.
That I remember watching that, like, what in the performance is this? It just seemed like, I've seen
Yes,
people get
ma'am.
hands laid on them. I've seen people fall out, and I've seen people be slayed in the Holy Spirit. That whole thing looked like an off-Broadway show. I said, what in the performance is this? Putting on a
Putting on a
people, I never forget.
But I'm gonna
My
let that
pastor
go.
said this. My pastor said this. I remember this when I was in high school. I never forgot it. The devil know the Bible too. So you can't just listen to somebody rattle off a few scriptures and then that's enough to been around for a lot longer than we have. So you can't just listen to somebody rattle off a few scriptures and think that they Holy Ghost filled and be. And I'm telling you, Seanitra, even though we sitting here joking about it, I'm telling you what's not a joke, seriously, is when you read the word, and especially in Revelation, it talks about the end times. Every time I read anything about the end times, it talks about how many people will be deceived. And that's what I feel like we living in. Is people, and especially us, the church, the faithful, that have been so deceived.
But not just how many people, but not just how many people. If you go into the book of Revelation, sis, to tell it like it is, he said even the elect.
Yes.
Even the elect.
Even the elect.
But see, the reason for that is also in Revelations. And when we talking about these preachers preaching to people with itching ears, they don't want to get up there and tell the truth and bring that old school fire and brimstone. No, they want to give a watered down message that's all inclusive and make sure you don't tell nobody that sin gonna get you in hell. They don't want to tell that, because see, when you start telling that, people run from you. They don't like you. Ask me how I know. I went to telling too much truth in Bible study. People quit coming. I say, well, I be dang. Let me hush. People right now, you got preachers out here that ain't half preaching worth a flip. They telling people what they want to hear, telling them what they want to hear, because the government telling them what to say. But I'm gonna shut up. I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna be quiet.
Well,
you know,
like you
people
talk about the itchy ear part, and people leaning to a ministry that they want to hear. The one that in Dallas that got the performance hands laid on him, he was talking about one time, I guess, teaching on tithing. I guess he called himself teaching on tithing once, and he said that you have to sow the seed because then God will owe you. God, how in the world you form your lips to say God is gonna owe any man? Like, they just be up there saying anything.
First off, but that's the whole thing. People, you know, Noble Genius said it right, the feel good gospel. And the thing is, tithes ain't no seed. Tithes ain't got nothing to do with a seed. Tithes is what you owe, because it ain't yours. You giving him back what wasn't yours to begin with. Now, if you ain't got, if people ain't got the faith to be obedient and do what they supposed to do, you ain't got to make up no fairy tales about seeds and God owing you something. You owed him that, because it wasn't yours to begin with. But
see, he's not teaching it like that. He's teaching it like it's some kind of investment.
But like I say, at the end of the day, we right back in the truth and them itching ears.
Yeah.
We right back to that. We right back to it. We right back to it. See, that sound better to people than to just tell them the truth. It wasn't yours in the first place. They don't want to say that, because you know, people in their flesh gonna be like, it is mine. No, the hell it ain't. Because if he didn't let you make it, you wouldn't have had it. It ain't yours. But people don't want to hear the truth. The truth don't sound good to people no more. The truth don't sound good to folks no more. So they try to put sugar on it, bake it up like a sugar cookie or like a whole cake, and slide it to them with some cane syrup and real bacon, instead of just giving it to them like it is. Sometimes the truth is bitter.
Right.
Sometimes the truth is just bitter.
Yeah.
When it comes to tithes, it ain't yours. Simple. Do with that information what you make. which is why, folks like me ain't usually, welcome in a whole lot of churches, because I don't say stuff the right way, and I don't know how to put on that fancy voice and try to talk proper and stuff. So, that just is what that is. It's not because
Well,
MSC sent me to school to get book learning. I got my book learning. Yes.
right.
But I ain't never been phony. It's not in my repertoire.
Right.
And I would say I'm sorry, but that would be a lie. Because I'm not sorry, sis. I'm not. I could never be.
Right.
I could never be sorry. Not about that. Mm-mm. But since you here, girl, you got to see something. Hey, Toyonda.
What?
Wait. Wait. I'm finna share this screen, girl. You got to see this. Toyonda, I don't know what you're talking about. I love Toyonda. She be sliding in here late just saying some wild, crazy stuff. I have no idea. Hold on. Let me share this whole screen, sis. Wait till you see this, because this here deserves a little bit of a conversation. Hold on. Not the thumbnail. Right here. So, wait. Go back. Yeah, we need to have a talk about this. We got to have a talk about this, y'all. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? What is going on with Tamar? What's going on with Tamar? Why? Why?
I feel like this is just my opinion. This is just, as someone, I'm a huge Braxton fan. I love singers, and them girls can sing. I love, families like that can sing. Grew up on Tony, all that. I've always felt like Tamar has no idea who she is. It always seemed like a character. It always seemed like some kind of put on. Like she's constantly trying to put on a show or give us some type of, it just never, nothing about her has ever read authentic to me. And she might be a really nice person, but it just, at your big age, to be still grasping at attention. You got this clear man on the internet making you look just completely crazy. You arguing with idiots over this clear man. I don't know what to make of her. I've never known what to really. I don't know. I just. Is she trying to compete with her sister? Like, because that was like a pose that her sister had made back in the early 2000s.
Look here, Tony Braxton would never do this, not in this day and age.
Not like looking like that.
Hell no. And it's given that Tommy got her shook up. The fact that man went chasing Tommy, and Tommy looked like Tommy, and she looked like this him, I think it's got her shook up. And so she trying to prove something. I'm just not sure what she proving.
I don't know what is the. Didn't you call the girl a crackhead?
I don't know what she thought this was giving, but it's giving something strange. Thank you. How you call somebody that's got meat on their bones crackhead and look like something? And this Tamar is giving us some worms from Men in Black. With them two hard knots on her chest that she calling bosom. I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but that looks so painful. This is a no. This is a no.
Yeah, I don't know. From I guess all of the antics over the years. I remember when they was on Iyama, she was on there crying and hollering. I don't know. And then not just that the clear man and Tommy got her shook up. It just seemed like she just don't know who she is. She just always grasping. I don't know. I don't know. It's like trying to nail down Jello.
That too. You say nail down Jello. Look here. Let me tell you something. I believe Tommy got this girl shook like a bowl of Jello, for real. Because the whole time Tommy up there telling the world that man ate a plate of her chitlins, and she up there showing off her shape and twisting the camera around and stuff. I think Tommy made Tamar feel some type of way about herself.
And why in the world would you get up there and announce and then to all the stupid women in the audience is clapping, I had to go get my man back. And this girl just got up there and talked about he ate all her groceries. Why in the world would you want him back? He's known her for what, 5 minutes? And he's already taken her to some room somewhere to do whatever. And y'all have been broken up for like a week.
Points. Don't leave that out, sis. A room he paid for with points to eat a plate of chitlins is what he did.
To eat a whole plate and then turn around and what did he say to you? Oh, I'm sorry, I lost my head. Now he back up in your face. And that's what I'm saying. I don't understand the mentality. I don't understand that mentality because here you are. I saw the clip of her. She's on the concert thing and you acting like you won. And I don't know what you won.
Nothing. She ain't lost nothing talking about, I know. So you lying if you think I wasn't gonna get my man back, girl. No, ma'am. This is embarrassing.
I want her to want better for herself. Mm-hmm. That's where I am with certain people. I don't even get mad or annoyed anymore. Now I look at it like as a woman, as a Black woman, I say, sis, I want you to want better for yourself than to be online looking like a crazy person over this. And then the man got a bunch of, now see, if that was a brother that had 6 baby mamas, you would be talking about him. But it's a clear man and you act like he's some type of catch.
Girl, look at Candace over there at Potomac, at Potomac. Look at her. Over there with Dusty Chris, with his broke self and all, with the baby mamas and wasn't paying child support and everything else.
Candace knew better than to bring a brother in there and Dorothy's face talk about he got 3-4 baby mamas in here. She would have never brought a Black man home with that backstory. But y'all got now one thing. Better. Now one thing Tommy did say that I agree with her. She said, "Sis, this man got you out here looking crazy."
Yeah.
I'm all for sisters keeping their options open and brother, but you can't be out here just accepting any old thing just because he clear.
Yeah, that's when you really playing yourself. It's like you value their complexion so bad that you willing to let them make you look like a fool.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Now
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Now, quite frankly, if I'm being honest, I don't understand none of it because Opie Taylor couldn't have touched me. For real, Macaulay Culkin would have got clothesline just walking up on me. So I'm the wrong one to even ask about little stuff like that. Like for real, I'm not built for certain things, and I respect that. I respect it. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Now this man I told your business, talked about you real bad, said you lying about your ticket sales, and you had to go back to your mama house. He eating chitlins and inviting the girl out, and then he took you as an afterthought because the girl ghosted him.
Again, listen. It is not many times that I have ever agreed with Tommy, but she wasn't lying about that. Now, how that's supposed to be your man, and he's sitting here telling this girl, "Oh, your bitch." That's what it wasn't. Just the fact that he slept with her; is that he was running her and telling all the business about her being at her mama's house and the ticket sales. Why in the world is he telling this girl that? Yeah. And that's he know good and well that you just fell out with this girl on the internet. not too long ago. And not only is he sleeping with her, he's
That's what
telling
she
her
said.
all your business.
She said that too. She was like, he was down to play op games. He knew me and you had an issue, and he was down to play op games on you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Tamar, why in the world would you want to have that person back up in your face like that? Now, a couple months ago, you was on the internet when your car got broken into, crying, talking about you don't know who to trust. But you got this clear man that's laid up with your op and willing to embarrass you publicly, and you on the internet talking about how you gonna you had to get your man back. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that mentality.
Thought I wasn't gonna get my man because he took a crackhead to a basketball game. Yeah, but the girl you calling a crackhead got her own place, and she looked like she looked, and then you gave us this. Stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop embarrassing yourself. First, the man embarrass you. Okay, then your friend embarrass you because he said you owe him money and won't pay it. And I still say they lied on that
for that
girl.
picture.
They tried to provoke and lie on that little girl, Krishan, to try to get attention. And then when that didn't go like they thought it was gonna go, they just dropped it. We ain't heard nothing else about it. Now you out here embarrassing yourself.
See, that's something.
And Helga say for all this, she could have stayed with Vince. I agree.
At least Vince had her putting out albums and working and doing concerts and stuff. I don't know what she's doing now. Lord,
embarrassing herself. That's what she's doing now.
That's what she got a son. Is it her son like in junior high age? Herself. You got a son.
Yeah, he's a big child. That baby could have seen on the internet, or he could have been at school. Yeah, he's a big boy. But can you imagine if some of his friends come say, "Oh, we seen your mama"? Can you imagine?
I cannot for the life of me understand those type of women. You are so thirsty for the gaze of a man. You would leave your male child. I got 2 boys. And one thing and I mean, their father and I are married, but even if they weren't, you got to be careful around what you put out there in front of them like that. And now you done left this boy out here to all type of ridicule. He got to see his mama. What's them pictures out there? It's on the internet forever. Why in the world does he need to see his mama looking like that?
Mm-hmm.
For you to be playing games with this girl about this clear man.
Yeah.
I agree with her. The father, you could have stayed with his daddy if you was going to be doing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And at least whatever was going on,
I see women leaving for the point of, right, because I see women leaving from the point of, you say she trying to prove something to that African man. I didn't like that dude. He was a scumbag.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I could see scumbag written all over him. Girl, I ain't forgot about him. He was one that had that catfish face too. He kind of looked like a catfish in the face. But he was a scum. Like, I could see scum written all over him. Honestly, I could see scum written all over that cat. I don't even know how she got herself caught up with him. If I'm being honest, I don't know how she did that.
Yeah, that's all I can say. I want her to want better for herself. And I don't understand why she don't think she can do no better than that. Maybe that's what it is. Do these women not feel like they can do no better than that?
She got to feel like she can do better. She has to. Just for my own sanity. I need her to feel like she can do better than that. That man don't look like nothing.
And now, why you feel like you got to one up a crackhead? If Tommy's such a crackhead, why are you going back and forth feeling like you got to play with a crack? Who does that? She's supposed to be a crackhead. She's a drug addict. She's supposed to be beneath you. So why are you playing these reindeer games with her?
That's what she say. You calling this lady all these things. That's what you say. That's what you say. I'm wondering. I can't call
And
it.
then the other one
Helga says she up in the head right now, so she's not a Logan. Yeah, she ain't thinking about that baby at all. Her mind is on the men.
I about to say, what Nova said about Nene. Nene, another one. You talk about her at the White House with the other. I'm looking. I say, ain't that the cheater?
Yeah,
Ain't that the cheater from Charlotte? The guy that was married? Isn't
not
that
just cheat. She said cheater, narcissist. He's dumb
it?
and a
Yeah.
liar.
Did she say he can't halfway talk or something?
Cheater, narcissist, dumb, and a liar. The fact that she said he was dumb, that's what got it for me. You dumb too? You're dumb too. Really?
I cannot believe, and I've been married, and I say anything happened to me, my husband, we just gonna have to work it out because I wouldn't jump back in this dating pool for nothing. But I cannot believe that the pickers are that slim. These sisters just decided to just take any old thing, just
Got to be.
anything.
And what's even worse to me right now, sis, is that it's to the extent that they feel like if as long as they go get a little dingy clear person, they came up in the world. Their complexion is not a come up. Clear is not a come up.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Because truth be told, we know we read our men for filth when they was running around doing all them athletes was doing that, running over, playing in the snow, thinking that they did something. Because I got remember Tiger Woods and all them thinking they did something. They done came up because they got one of them and they ended up getting taken to the bank. We read the men for filth for doing that. And then how many times have we seen us get with these clear men and then they doing the same thing? Look at Hallie. She done got with two.
But this is the problem. I'm not talking about Hallie because Hallie ain't black. Hallie can do what she want to do. That's the other half of her body. I don't know why y'all keep trying to rope that lady into black people conversations. What the hell do that have to do with her? Hallie is just as white as she is black, and she can have as many white men, black men as she wants. But she both. Okay? For real, we got to normalize that. And we got to stay out of mixed people business. That's them people business. That let them chastise her for what they feel like she should do. Because I don't even know what the etiquette is for them. Because I'm not them. I'm black. So I can talk about black stuff. You know? But at the end of the day, what you said is valid in that people clown these dudes for being dumb, chasing, these cliff people and then getting their money took and stuff. And so black women's response to that is your feelings are so hurt. I'll show you. I'll go do the same thing. So if you see them going out there crashing out with them, how do you feel like you showing them something by running out there and crashing out too? And don't say it's not out of spite. A lot of these sisters is doing it out of spite mentally, subconsciously, because they feel like, well, they go get them, so I'm gonna show them I can get one too. What is get one too? These people are not Rolls Royces or Bentleys or Maseratis. These are clear people, and it's not a flex. It's some of us feel like it's creepy, but you do what you do. You do what you do. If I see a bunch of loser like black males doing something, my response to them being losers is not gonna be me saying, "Oh, I can be a loser too. Let me show you." Let me not. How about let me not? The fact that you do it and I'm gonna laugh at you does not mean I'm gonna go do it too. No. Y'all talking about something else. Okay. Right, Ian. Yeah, we got to stay out of mixed people business. When Drake did what he did to her, I mentioned it because it was slimy, but I try to stay out of mixed people business. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Because I know most of us want them to stay out of our business. So we got to give them the same courtesy that we're asking for. I respect where y'all at. And for Hallie, shout out to you, girl. And if we gonna be real, Hallie got played by blacks and whites. Wesley Snipes beat her so bad she deaf in one ear. So we can't say, oh, well, go get you a black one for what? Because we see where that got her. Or don't we? Look what Eric Benet did to her.
Yeah. She said, I'll never forget that. Remember that Oprah interview? She said he had them girls run around the house with her Oscar dress on. I'll never forget that. The disrespect.
But this is the thing. This is what y'all need to understand, and this is for the young people. Okay, if you under 40, listen carefully. Y'all got to understand something. Men in general ain't no good. Okay, I want y'all to tuck that into your breastplate. Okay, men in general ain't no good. So it don't matter if they black, white, Chinese, Japanese, Indian, chief, purple, pink, plaid, stripe, floral print, polka dot, check, houndstooth. If it's a man, in general, they ain't no good. Okay, I done told y'all it's a hot 18 in the U.S. 3 of them married. So stop thinking if you go grab one color or another one, that's gonna be the good one. Ain't none of them no good, baby. None of them. I want you to understand that. Ain't none of them no good. And I don't need to hear what, not all. We already know that. It's 18 of them that don't fit the bill. So the fact that we got sisters thinking, oh, if I go get somebody clear, that'll show them. No, it won't. You still got something no good. Now he just no good and clear. How many different ways we got to paint this up for y'all to understand? See, when I was coming up, the old women told us the truth. Men ain't no good. If a man talking, he lying. We understood what it was.
Yep.
But y'all done messed around and let all this black people gender war stuff fool y'all. These people is doing this stuff online for clicks and views. Like literally, if you go to the algorithm, it's different searches, different services that those of us who are content creators sign up for, and they will literally tell you, AI will tell you what to talk about to get clicks and views. I don't talk about what I talk about because I don't know no better. I talk about what I talk about because rather than trying to get clicks and views, I'm going to be responsible with my mouth. I'm not finna come up in here because AI say, oh, this will get more engagement and more views, and just start saying, oh, all black men is trash, burn them at the stake, dump them in a ditch, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I can get a lot of clicks and views with that. Yeah, that equal coins. I got all that. But I got to be responsible with my mouth. But there's a lot of people that don't feel that way. So when y'all listen to this stuff and y'all take this stuff in, y'all consume this mess that people is putting in through your ears and your eyes, and start believing the hype and thinking, oh, I watched 1711 podcasts this week and they said that all black men is garbage. So let me go get a clear man. And he end up putting hands, feet on you, eating other people chitlins, talking about you, telling your business. And then you feel stupid. Then you look like Tamar. Now you one of the worms off Men in Black in a body stocking with no hips on a camera, squeezing your little lemons together. That's what happens to you. Men in general ain't no good. Stop killing yourself. I'm for real. Like, ain't nothing worse than playing yourself. Play your part, not yourself.
Right.
They jump up, they don't even check these men's character, they resume, nothing. They got 1711 baby mamas, all these churn crumb crushers and crumb snatchers everywhere. And you think you winning because he just because he not a black man. You not winning. You silly. You didn't even check this cat out. Only thing you saw was that his skin was clear, and you thought this was a come up because you done seen all the propaganda on social media that everything black is bad, and forgetting you black too. So that would make you bad too. They got to stop this. That when I seen that picture, I laughed at first because I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to look at that and not laugh. I mean, I challenge you to look at that picture and not laugh. But after I finished laughing, I was like, this is sad.
It's sad. Yeah, that's what I was like, man, really, Tamar? Like, that's what we be doing now?
This is what we doing to ourselves. This is what we are doing to ourselves. And it don't make sense. It don't.
Wow. Yeah, I don't see no. I got family members that then crossed over and thinking that it was gonna be better on that other side, and that ain't how it went. You ended up just as heartbroken, just as beat down, just as dealing with the same foolishness. There's nothing about them that equals pride.
And twice as embarrassed because now people picking at you because, you know, John Quincy Adams done played you. You just now you just as heartbroken with twice the embarrassment. In reality,
well, what do you?
Wait,
So you
measure people's character, and if you gonna like somebody just because you like that person, like them because you like that person. Stop chasing complexions. What's wrong with y'all? Not you, but I'm saying the people that's doing it. Stop that. Like I say, I laughed when I saw the picture, but my heart immediately just sank. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Feel the jump. What you say? Talking about not no hips and a body stock and squeezing lemons. I can't either. She the one did it. I didn't do it. I just said something about it. And now Helga say them people lock you in the attic for 11 years. Just stay to yourself. If that's your only option, stay to yourself. Off-brand Betty Boop. That must have been the Temu Betty Boop, because I don't know. That was not giving Betty Boop to me.
It was the Sheen.
Sheen. No, that wasn't even Sheen. That was not even Sheen. That must have been that rose weed that they be advertising online or something. KK say that was crazy. Yeah, she looked crazy. Let that man drag her like that, then drug you in the dust. If a brother had tried to drag her like that, she'd have fought tooth and nail, as she should. But because John Quincy Adams is the one dragging her, I'm gonna go get my man. Yeah, that's right. Prognosis. We got to let them people deal with their own stuff. Noble Jean say that's what the world is telling those black women, that this is the standard of beauty. Played out is everything. Yeah, they playing with them. They playing with their head and playing in their face. This is how you show that you successful. They're like, baby, they did that to black men in the 80s. And now they doing it to you. Black women, y'all standing up, you're doing beautiful things, you're achieving, you're succeeding, and now they got podcasts to tell you that this is how you show that you're successful. Go get played by a dead president. That's what you do. That's how you show you're successful, you know. Yeah. Go get a clear dude with a bunch of baby mamas to move in your house that you and your mama pay for, and he gonna cook nasty food on the internet all day and tell you about
really want to know what's wrong with Candace. I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. Like
when you find out, you come tell me.
But girl, and I mean, some of that I feel like, were you just trying to get back at your parents? Because it ain't no way.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me, sis. I can't call it.
And now this episode, she will be crying about she want to have a child. You want to have a child with him, so you could be baby mama number whatever, and then you gonna have to pay him child support.
I don't believe her. That's what I'm telling you. He gonna pull a okie doke and try to get custody of her child and beg for money.
Yeah, of course. And the thing about it is, Mama Dorothy saw
the Orlando concert. Look. Sis say she was at the Orlando concert and Tamar was doing way too much. You so pretty. Ooh, hey girl. She say, like, girl, just stop and live happily with your man. Okay, if you that happy with him, girl, be happy with him. What is the problem?
Right.
I don't know what Candace doing. I don't know what Tamar doing. I don't believe Candace want no baby. I think Candace putting on for them cameras. I don't believe that. I don't believe she want no baby. You think she really want a baby, Adrian?
Gender war thing, I hate it, because I know I got a great black man. I mean, marriage ain't perfect. Ain't nobody's marriage perfect, but and we got other black friends. Of course, not all of these brothers out here are whack, but I don't know. I just feel so sad for some of the way these sisters are moving out here.
Mm. But do you really think Candace trying to get a baby? Because I don't think so. I don't believe her. Ellsworth says she don't think Candy want to share the attention. I don't think she want to share the attention, but I also don't believe she trying to get no baby at this moment. He Elba said, but didn't she already freeze embryos with the man? That don't mean she don't want a baby later, but I don't believe she want no baby now. I don't believe that. Okay, she talking about she finna do another tour. Y'all really believe she trying to get a baby and go on tour pregnant? She ain't sexy red. What she finna do? She gonna be up there barefoot and singing about the booty meat. Like, how is that gonna work? I just don't believe it. I don't believe her. It don't add up. I don't believe her. She could be telling the truth, but I'm just not buying it. Bianca says she getting older, so she may want a child. She probably don't want one with Chris, though. That's the tough part. But if she making preparations with him, I think she want to keep that little dingy thing and maybe get a baby later. But I don't think she want one now. Yeah, I don't know. She could be telling the truth, but I don't believe it. Jackie said I don't think she is either. Yeah, I don't believe Candace. I don't.
You think
I
it's
do
just the
believe she want
storyline?
a baby with him though. I think she want a baby with him. I think this definitely some storyline stuff. I don't think she want one right now. Remember, she was just talking about she finna go on tour again, and she talking about all the money she spent on tour. Who trying to get a baby and go on tour? Who? Right. Ian says she ain't got time for no baby right now. She just pleasing the audience. I'm telling you. I think they storing up and freezing eggs and embryos or whatever the hell they freezing. Just because she knows she gonna want to do it later. But I think all this conversation about a baby, I think that's just for the people. What? Che Whitley has to keep it that way to keep the royalty of us from you gonna have to type that again. I can't translate that one. He LEL said, I'm not talking about now. I'm just saying, regardless, she want fish plate boy to trap her, whether it's now or later. Oh yeah. I definitely believe she want a baby with fish plate boy, as you call him. But I don't believe she want one now. Edward said, I don't think she want to slow down and breastfeed. Yeah, and I don't blame her because I ain't breastfeeding none of my children. My tatas look amazing with or without a bra. I did not do that to myself. So I wouldn't blame her if she didn't want to do that. Yeah, he barely taking care of the other three. Right. She probably paying his child support. She should have just froze the eggs while the embryos. I mean, because she wanted them already fertilized, maybe? I don't know. I got all my children the old fashioned way, honey. I don't know. Yeah, Candace has to
Yeah,
be smarter than me.
if it's a whole embryo, I mean that's his sperm and fertilizer, so they're his and her kids. So
Right.
that's not just her eggs. Yeah,
And see, I was under the impression that they were freezing her eggs. I was not under the impression it was y'all saying embryo. I think because y'all heard Kenya say embryo. And I'm gonna have to go back and listen to them episodes because I could have swore she said they were harvesting and freezing her eggs. Yeah, if she need a man with a retirement plan, somebody who done actually work jobs and kept them. Honestly, Candy don't want a baby now. Todd wants her to have a baby to get her to stay home so he can run the streets and so. Well, we're not even talking about Candy and Todd. Like I don't know what they got going on, honestly, because when I'm not forced to watch that show, I have no idea what the hell Candy doing. I don't like her like that. Y'all know that. Say she opening up for Tamar and sounding a mess. Just stick to choreography, love. Who? Who is opening up for Tamar? What am I missing? Y'all. Who is a good choreographer? Wait, I know Candace ain't no good choreographer. Now I know she can't stick to choreography. See, I don't know what she doing it for. Do it for us for. I don't care one way or another. She have a child, right? I just think she trying to have something interesting. Yeah, we talking about Candace. No, we ain't talking about her. I don't know nothing about that lady. Nothing at all. I think she trying to give for the show. I think so too. Wait. So you say Miss Candace, the whisper singer, was sounding a mess opening up for Tamar. Oh, well, you know she a good old whisper singer now. I ain't know she could dance. When I seen her dancing around, it didn't look too impressive.
And she one of them girls that she can't sing. She can carry a note. She can carry a little tune, do a little something, but she can't sing. She no singer.
She ain't no singer. Uh-huh. Eb World, thank you, sis. She made it clear. Potomac Candy. Uh-huh. See, this is my problem with that. When you a whisper singer, you ain't no singer. Okay? You up there performing, dancing, moving around. It takes vocal control to be able to belt it out while you in motion. Even standing up flat-footed in front of a mic, you have to be able to have vocal control, breath control, breathing control, and all of that to belt it out. She ain't no singer. She's a whisper singer. I'm tired of them whispering girls. I'm with K. Michelle. About that whispering. Y'all heard what Kimberly Michelle said. She said her eyes seen the glory of the coming of the Lord, and all y'all girls out here whispering and got these people bored. If you ain't no singer, please drop the mic. Hey, Cheryl. Girl, we done been in here over 2 hours, going on 3, and I'm finna go because I got a whole hunger headache and I've been running my mouth. So they probably
I love me too. I'm about to go ahead and start on my dinner.
Hey, Cornelius. No, she was talking about Candace. She can do background dancing. Oh, okay. I could see that for her. That'd be nice. I could dig that. She ain't no Drea Kelly though. Drea Kelly can juke. She be looking strange sometimes, but she can juke. Brown Style says storyline for show. She also said in the past that producers have been on her to add to the show. They wanted more drama. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that she want no baby right now. She thought she was be with the singing and dancing at once. Yeah, she can't do it. She can't do like Beyonce. Beyonce be up there dancing her butt off. She make me tired. She make me tired all that dancing she do, and she managed to stay on key and still have a voice. She don't be whispering. Tamar scream and Candace whisper. An interesting concert. Tamar can sing. She be even if she screams, she be screaming on key. You got to be able to project out to the crowd. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she ain't no Drea. Absolutely not. Temperley Blue. Welcome. Yeah, some straight men are gay for pay, but this young man's issue, if you're talking about Christian Keys, is that he wasn't interested in being gay for pay. And let me tell you something else. Some of y'all Kim people is in prison and they gay for the stay. They're not even being paid. But we're going to leave that alone for another day. Y'all know I worked in prisons a long time. I don't want to tell you what your cousin Ray and them doing in there. He say you should go. Watching RHOP and already having a headache is the last straw type of situation. You right, and I need to get my daiquiris on deck. Okay, yeah, I'm coming back after RHOP. Sis, you got any final thoughts for the people before I go? Because I got to eat something. They about to start getting on me.
No. You and me both. I'm about to start my dinner as well. So you go ahead. I just wanted to come in and talk to you. I finished my first semester of school. So I'm really, really excited. You know, I had thanked you before for praying for me and everything. So I always just like to come and holler at you whenever I see you online and, you know, just show my support.
Oh, I love you, gorgeous.
Oh, love you too, my fellow Panther. You know.
I know that's right, honey.
Yes, my fellow Panther. Right. Yes,
but yeah,
yes.
You stay encouraged, keep your energy up, work hard, pray harder. You can do it.
I sure will, love. I'm sure I'll hit you. I'll be in the thing sometime this week whenever you go on again.
Oh, I'll be back the night after Potomac, girl. So if you
I'll be on.
And ain't studying, slide.
Yes.
Okay?
No, because it's over. I'm off. I'm off for a month, so I can finally stay
you
up
got
and actually
time
watch
then.
We off for a whole month, so I can actually stay up and watch it there. So I'll be in there.
Okay, boo.
Okay, love.
All
I'll see you
right.
later.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye. All right. Listen, guys. Thank you so much, Adrian, for coming to hang with me. Thank y'all for keeping me laughing in the chat. We finna go. Last honorable mention, in case y'all hadn't heard, Patty LaBelle got frozen chicken and waffles in the grocery stores. I don't know whether they're in all the grocery stores yet, but they is coming soon. Okay. So look, I'm finna go. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been all that and a bag of chips. So listen. You know what I'm about to say to you. If y'all manage somehow not to hit the like button on the way in, make sure you hit that bad boy on the way out. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you will know every single time we go live on this good channel. Okay, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we would love to have you here. Also, hit the join button if you want to put that crown by your name, and we want you to, because everybody's family over here. Hit that join button beneath the video or grab the membership link in the description box. And we also have in the description box our merchandise link, so you can grab your Royal Family merch, your classic gold and black, or the new graphics with the emerald crowns, honey. Go and show your support. Get your Royal Family merch. We have our also our storefront in the description box, our Amazon storefront, so you can shop for your home. Okay, and we can all shop together, because that's always fun. And also in the description box is my wish list. If y'all want to send me some goodies, it has been updated. And not to mention, last but not least, I'm going to add my Christmas wish list to there, and I'm also going to put it here in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat. So that way, if y'all want to send me something for Christmas, you can. I just threw it in there. So listen, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm going to get something to eat. I will be back tonight after Potomac. I appreciate you guys. Okay. And we'll talk to you soon, okay? And remember, if nobody else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and there's nothing, and I do mean nothing, you can do about it. Talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.